My child, stop crying and start listening, because your suffering ends in exactly 1 hour from now. I don't care what the doctor said. I don't care what the bank said. I don't care what your family said, because God just overruled every negative report with one word, done. Right now, at this exact second, put your hand on your chest and feel your heart beat. That's proof you're still alive, and if you're still alive, that means your breakthrough is still possible. Stay with me for 60 minutes and watch poverty pack its bags and leave your life forever. My dear child, there is something I need you to understand right at this very moment. Your heart has been carrying so much weight, and I have watched every single tear fall from your eyes. Every sleepless night when you thought nobody was paying attention, I was right there beside you, holding you closer than you could ever imagine. You see, life has a way of making us feel small sometimes. The days turn into weeks, the weeks turn into months, and before you know it, years have passed by like pages flipping in a storybook. But here is what I want you to know deep in your soul. Every single page of your story matters to me. Every chapter you thought was a mistake, every paragraph filled with pain, every sentence written in sadness. I have read them all, and I still think your story is the most beautiful one ever written. There are moments when you look in the mirror and wonder where all the time went. You see lines on your face that tell stories of laughter and worries. You notice your hands have worked so hard for so many years. Your body feels tired in ways it never did before. And sometimes, a quiet voice inside whispers that maybe the best parts of life have already come and gone. But that voice is lying to you, my precious one. That voice does not know what I know. That voice cannot see what I can see waiting for you, just around the corner. Let me tell you something wonderful. The universe is so incredibly vast that scientists with their biggest telescopes still cannot find where it ends. They discover new stars every single day, new galaxies, new wonders that take their breath away. And you know what amazes me? Even with all those billions and trillions of stars scattered across endless space, not a single one of them shines brighter in my eyes than you do. Not one. You are more precious to me than every diamond hidden in the earth, more valuable than every treasure buried in the deepest oceans. Your worth is not measured by what you do or what you have accomplished. Your worth comes from the simple fact that you exist, that you are here, that you are mine. I know there are things from your past that still haunt you late at night, conversations you wish you could take back, choices that keep replaying in your mind like an old movie you cannot turn off, opportunities that slip through your fingers like sand, people you hurt without meaning to, dreams that never came true the way you hoped they would. And every time these memories surface, they bring along heavy feelings of shame and regret that settle on your shoulders. Like stones in a backpack you have been carrying far too long. But I want to take that backpack off your tired shoulders right now. I want to lift those stones one by one and throw them so far away that they disappear beyond the horizon, where the sky meets the earth. You do not need to carry them anymore. You were never meant to carry them in the first place. That weight belongs to me now. Every mistake, every failure, every wrong turn, every moment you wish you could erase. Give them all to me. Hand them over like you would give an adult something too heavy for a child to hold. Because that is exactly what these burdens are. They are too heavy for any human heart to carry alone. Your past does not get to write the ending of your story. Those chapters are already finished and closed. What matters now is the page you are on today, this very moment, this breath you are taking right now. This is where your story continues. This is where new and beautiful things begin to unfold. And I promise you, with everything I am, the chapters still waiting to be written are going to be filled with more joy, more peace, and more purpose than you ever dreamed possible. You might be thinking that sounds too good to be true. You might be wondering how anything good can still be ahead when you feel so worn down by all the years behind you. But let me paint you a picture that will help you understand. Imagine a garden that has been through a long, cold winter. The ground looks dead and empty. The trees stand bare without a single leaf. Everything appears lifeless and finished. But underneath that cold soil, something magnificent is happening. Seeds are getting ready to burst open. Roots are gathering strength. Life is preparing for the most spectacular comeback. And then one morning, when the warm sun finally arrives, tiny green shoots push through the earth. Flowers begin to bloom in colors, so bright they make you smile just looking at them. The whole garden transforms into something more beautiful than it was before the winter ever came. That is exactly what I am doing in your life right now. Even though things might look bare and empty, even though you might feel like winter has lasted too long, I am working beneath the surface. I am preparing the most amazing breakthrough. New beginnings are sprouting in places you cannot see yet. Blessings are getting ready to bloom. Joy is about to burst forth like spring flowers after snow. Your best seasons are not behind you. They are ahead of you. They are coming. They are closer than you think. I need you to understand something else that is very important. When I look at you, I do not see your mistakes. I do not keep a record of all the times you fell short or messed things up. That list does not exist in my mind. You know what I see instead? I see someone who kept going even when everything felt impossible. I see someone who loved others, even when their own heart was breaking. I see courage in moments when you felt terrified. I see strength in times when you thought you had nothing left to give. I see beauty in places where you only see flaws. I see possibility where you see dead ends. I see victory where you see defeat. The way I look at you is completely different from the way you look at yourself. You are so much harder on yourself than I could ever be. You point out every tiny imperfection and magnify it until it is all you can see. But I focus on your heart. I celebrate every small step you take toward becoming who you were created to be. I cheer for you like a proud parent watching their child learn to walk, clapping with joy at every wobbly step, never criticizing the falls, always encouraging you to try again. And speaking of trying again, I want to talk to you about fresh starts. Every single morning when you open your eyes, you are receiving a gift. A brand new day. A blank page. A chance to begin again. It does not matter what happened yesterday or last week or 10 years ago. Today is a completely new opportunity. The sun rises every morning without holding grudges about yesterday's storms. The ocean waves wash onto the shore fresh and clean, never dragging yesterday's debris with them. Nature understands something beautiful about new beginnings that I want you to grasp too. Each moment offers you the chance to start over, to try again, to move forward without being chained to what is behind you. You do not need to be perfect to receive my love. You do not need to have everything figured out. You do not need to be strong all the time or have all the answers. You can come to me exactly as you are right now. Tired, confused, broken, doubting, questioning, hurting. Come as you are. I have never asked you to clean yourself up before approaching me. That would be like telling someone to take a shower before they are allowed to touch water. It makes no sense. I am the one who does the cleaning, the healing, the restoring. Your only job is to come close and let me do what only I can do. There is something I want you to notice about how I work in your life. Sometimes people expect big, loud, obvious signs. They wait for lightning bolts and earthquakes and dramatic moments that shake everything up. And yes, sometimes I do work in those spectacular ways. But more often, I work quietly, gently, softly, like a whisper instead of a shout. like a sunrise instead of an explosion. I work in the smile of a stranger who shows you kindness exactly when you needed it most. In the unexpected phone call from a friend who somehow knew you were struggling. In the lyric of a song that speaks directly to what your heart was feeling. In the perfect timing of something small that turns out to be exactly what you needed. My love shows up in a million tiny details that you might not even notice unless you are paying attention. So I invite you to start watching for me in the ordinary moments. Look for me in your everyday life. Notice the small gifts I scatter throughout your day, like little love notes meant just for you. The warm sunshine on your face. The smell of coffee in the morning. The sound of birds singing outside your window. The comfortable feeling of your favorite blanket. These simple pleasures are my way of reminding you that I am always present, always close, always thinking of you. Now, before we go any further, I want to pause for just a moment. If this message is touching your heart, if these words are speaking to something deep inside you, I would love for you to take one small action. Please subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss these messages that I have prepared especially for you. There are so many more truths I want to share with you, so many more encouragements waiting to fill your heart with hope. By subscribing, you are making sure you will receive every single one. Do not miss out on what I have coming next. Go ahead and subscribe now, and then come right back because there is so much more I need to tell you. Alright, welcome back. Let us continue this conversation because there is something else pressing on my heart that you need to hear. I know you have been feeling invisible lately, like you are just going through the motions of life while everyone around you moves forward with purpose and direction. You watch other people who seem to have it all figured out. Their lives look so put together from the outside, and meanwhile, you feel stuck, forgotten, passed over, like your time for anything special has come and gone. But I need you to stop comparing your journey to anyone else's path. Their story is not your story. Their timing is not your timing. What looks perfect on the outside is usually hiding struggles you know nothing about. Everyone is fighting battles you cannot see. Everyone has pain they keep private. Everyone has moments when they feel exactly the way you feel right now. You are not alone in your struggles, and you are definitely not forgotten or invisible to me. In fact, can I tell you a secret? You are always on my mind, always. There is never a single second when I am not thinking about you. Even right now as you read these words, I am thinking about you. When you wake up, you are my first thought. When you go to sleep, you are still in my thoughts. Every moment in between, you are constantly on my mind. Your happiness matters to me. Your peace matters to me. Your hopes and dreams and fears and worries, they all matter tremendously to me. Imagine if you had a precious child that you loved more than your own life. Would you ever forget about them? Would they ever become invisible to you? Would there ever be a moment when you stop caring about their well-being? Of course not. Your love for them would be constant, unchanging, always present. Well, that is exactly how I feel about you, except multiply that love by infinity. My love for you is bigger than the oceans, higher than the mountains, wider than the sky, deeper than the deepest valleys. It has no end, no limit, no boundaries. And because I love you this much, I want you to understand something crucial about your future. Your story is far from over. I know the years have been piling up, and maybe you feel like you are running out of time. But time works differently in my kingdom. I am not limited by calendars and clocks. I can do in one day what might take years through normal circumstances. I can open doors that have been locked for decades. I can heal wounds that have hurt for a lifetime. I can turn situations around in the blink of an eye. Nothing is too late when I am involved. Nothing is impossible when I am working behind the scenes. Right now, at this very moment, I am arranging things in your favor. I am moving pieces around like a master chess player who can see 50 moves ahead. I am setting up divine appointments and orchestrating encounters that will change everything for you. I am preparing blessings that are going to shock you with their goodness. I am working on your behalf in ways you cannot imagine, in places you cannot see, through people you have not even met yet. Trust me when I say, I am up to something wonderful in your life. You have prayers that you whispered years ago, prayers you almost forgot about because you stopped believing they could be answered. But I never forgot. I kept every single one of them. I have been working on the answers all along, and soon you are going to see breakthrough in areas where you had given up hope. The thing you thought was impossible is about to become possible. The door you thought was permanently closed is about to swing wide open. The dream you buried because it seemed too far out of reach is about to be resurrected and brought back to life. But here is what I need from you. I need you to guard your heart against the lies that try to creep in. There is a voice that wants to convince you that nothing good is coming. That voice says you might as well give up because things are never going to change. That voice points to your past failures as proof that your future will be more of the same. That voice magnifies every problem until it looks impossible to overcome. But my dear child, that voice is a liar. Do not listen to it for another second. The truth is this: you are standing on the edge of breakthrough. You are closer to your miracle than you have ever been before. The darkest hour really is just before dawn, and your dawn is coming. Morning is on its way. Light is about to break through. Everything that has been difficult is about to get easier. Everything that has been confusing is about to become clear. Everything that has been painful is about to be healed. Hold on just a little bit longer. Do not quit right before the blessing shows up. I know you are tired. I know you have been holding on for so long that your grip feels weak. But let me tell you something powerful. When you feel weakest, that is actually when my strength shows up the strongest. When you have nothing left, that is when my everything kicks in. When you reach the end of yourself, that is where you find the beginning of me. Your weakness is not a problem to me. It is an opportunity for my power to be displayed in your life in ways that will leave no doubt where your help came from. So stop trying to be strong enough on your own. Stop trying to figure everything out by yourself. Stop carrying burdens that I never asked you to carry. Let me be your strength. Let me carry the heavy loads. Let me fight the battles. Let me open the doors. Let me make the way. Your job is simply to trust me, follow me, and watch what I do. My job is to handle everything else. And I am really, really good at my job. Can I also talk to you about something that I know weighs heavy on your heart? Relationships. Some relationships in your life have changed or ended, and that loss still hurts. Maybe people you loved walked away. Maybe friendships faded. Maybe family members became distant. Maybe someone you trusted betrayed you. These wounds cut deep because we were created for connection. We were made for relationship. When those bonds break, it feels like part of us breaks too. But I want you to know that I see every broken relationship, every ended friendship, every painful goodbye. I have collected every tear you cried over people who left. And while I cannot force anyone to stay in your life, if they choose to go, I can promise you this: I will never leave. People may come and go, but I am permanent. I am constant. I am forever. Human love is often conditional, but my love has absolutely no conditions attached. You cannot do anything to make me love you more, and you cannot do anything to make me love you less. My love simply is. It exists as surely as you exist. It is the most reliable thing in your entire world. And here is something beautiful I want you to consider. Sometimes people leave your life because they have completed their purpose in your story. Not every relationship is meant to last forever. Some people are in your life for a season to teach you something, help you grow, or walk with you through a particular chapter. When that season ends, it is okay to let them go with gratitude for what was, instead of bitterness about what is no longer. Making space for what was good while accepting that season's change is a sign of maturity and wisdom. Plus, when old relationships end, it creates room for new relationships to begin. I have people I am bringing into your life who are going to love you well, support you genuinely, and walk with you faithfully. These new connections are going to feel different because they are going to be healthier, stronger, and more aligned with who you are becoming. Do not close your heart off because of past pain. Stay open. Stay hopeful. The best friendships of your life might still be ahead of you. Let me shift gears for a moment and talk about something practical. Your daily life, the routines and responsibilities that fill up your time. Sometimes those ordinary days can feel monotonous, like you are just going through the motions without any real purpose or meaning. Wake up, go through the routine, go to bed, repeat. Day after day. It is easy to feel like your life does not matter much in the grand scheme of things. But let me show you a different perspective. Every single ordinary day is actually filled with extraordinary opportunities to make a difference. The kind word you spoke to the cashier at the store might have been the only kindness they received all day. The smile you gave to a stranger might have lifted their spirits just when they needed it most. The patience you showed in a frustrating situation might have kept a tense moment from escalating. The prayer you whispered for someone might have released my power into their situation in ways you will never know about until we meet face to face. Your life is not small or insignificant. Every action creates ripples, like throwing a stone into a pond. Those ripples spread out far beyond what you can see. You have no idea how many lives you have touched, how many people you have helped, how many hearts you have encouraged just by being you. Your presence in this world matters more than you realize. The world would have a hole in it if you were not here. There would be laughter missing, love missing, light missing. You fill a space that no one else can fill. So on the days when you feel useless or unimportant, remember this truth. You matter. Your life matters. What you do matters. How you love matters. The fact that you are still here, still trying, still showing up, that matters enormously. Never underestimate the power of a faithful, steady, ordinary life lived with love. That is the kind of life that changes the world one small moment at a time. Now let us talk about your mind for a minute, because I know what goes on up there. The thoughts that swirl around keeping you awake at night, the worries that multiply like weeds in a garden, the fears that whisper worst-case scenarios, the anxious thoughts that try to predict every possible thing that could go wrong. Your mind can become a very noisy place, can it not? But here is what I want you to do. Every time a worried thought enters your mind, I want you to catch it like you would catch a ball that someone threw at you. Do not just let it bounce around unchecked. Catch it, look at it, and then make a choice. Is this thought true? Is it helpful? Is it something I would say to you? If the answer is no, then throw that thought out like you would throw away garbage. Do not give it space to set up camp in your mind. Replace the worried thoughts with true thoughts. Replace the fearful thoughts with faith-filled thoughts. Replace the negative thoughts with positive truth. Your mind is like a garden, and you get to choose what grows there. If you plant worry seeds, you will harvest anxiety. But if you plant truth seeds, you will harvest peace. It takes practice and effort to manage your thoughts this way, but it gets easier over time, and the peace you will experience is worth every bit of effort. I also want you to know that rest is not a luxury. Rest is necessary. You live in a world that celebrates business and glorifies exhaustion. Everyone is rushing around trying to do more, achieve more, be more. But I am inviting you to a different way of living, a way that includes rest, real rest. Not just physical rest, although that is important too, but deep soul rest. The kind of rest that comes from knowing you are loved, you are safe, you are held, and everything is going to be okay. You do not have to earn rest. You do not have to work yourself into the ground before you deserve to take a break. Rest is a gift I offer you freely. Accept it. Take time to be still. Take time to breathe deeply. Take time to simply exist without any agenda or productivity goal. In those quiet, resting moments, you will hear my voice more clearly. You will feel my presence more strongly. You will receive the refueling and refreshment that your soul desperately needs. Let me tell you about grace, because this is one of the most beautiful gifts I have for you. Grace means you get what you do not deserve. Forgiveness when you deserve punishment. Love when you deserve rejection. Kindness when you deserve judgment. Second chances when you deserve to be written off. Grace is the gift that keeps on giving, and it flows from my heart toward you like an endless river. You cannot earn grace because it is free. You cannot lose grace because it was never based on your performance. You cannot run out of grace because my supply is unlimited. No matter how many times you mess up, grace is there waiting for you. No matter how far you wander, grace will always lead you home. No matter how badly you fail, grace says you can try again. This is the radical, extravagant, overwhelming love I have for you. It is grace upon grace upon grace. And when you truly understand grace, when you really let it sink deep into your soul, it changes everything. You stop trying so hard to be perfect. You stop beating yourself up over every mistake. You stop living in constant fear of disappointing me. Instead, you rest in the knowledge that you are completely loved exactly as you are right now, in this moment, with all your flaws and failures and imperfections. That is grace, and it is yours, forever. As we continue this journey together, I want to address something that many people struggle with: the feeling of not being enough. Not good enough, not smart enough, not talented enough, not attractive enough, not successful enough, not spiritual enough. That nagging voice that constantly points out all the ways you fall short. But here is the truth that will set you free from that exhausting treadmill. You do not have to be enough because I am enough. My enoughness covers your not enoughness. My strength compensates for your weakness. My wisdom fills in your lack of knowledge. My capability makes up for your inability. When you are connected to me, you have access to everything you need. I become your sufficiency. I become your adequacy. I become your competence. You do not have to white-knuckle your way through life, trying to measure up to some impossible standard. Just stay connected to me, and I will flow through you, empowering you to do things you never could do on your own. Think about how a branch connects to a tree. The branch does not stress and strain, trying to produce fruit through its own effort. It simply stays attached to the tree, and the life from the tree flows into the branch, naturally producing fruit without the branch even trying. That is how I want you to live. Stay connected to me. Let my life flow through you, and watch how fruitfulness happens, naturally without all the stress and striving. Let me also speak to those of you who feel like you have been waiting forever for something to change. You have been patient. You have been faithful. You have been believing and hoping and praying, but nothing seems to be moving. Nothing seems to be shifting. You are stuck in the same situation month after month, year after year, and you are starting to wonder if change will ever come. I want you to know that I see your waiting. I have not forgotten your situation. What looks like delay from your perspective is actually divine timing from mine. I am working everything out in a way that will result in the best possible outcome for you. If I allowed things to happen sooner, they would not happen as well. The waiting is not punishment. The waiting is preparation. I am getting you ready. I am getting circumstances ready. I am getting people ready. Everything is being arranged precisely, so that when things finally do move, it will be better than if it had happened earlier. So do not give up in your waiting. Do not lose hope because the breakthrough has not happened yet. Keep believing. Keep trusting. Keep hoping. Your faithfulness during this waiting period is not going unnoticed. In fact, the waiting itself is building something powerful in you. Character, endurance, depth, wisdom, and unshakable faith that will serve you well for the rest of your life. The waiting has a purpose. Trust the process even when you cannot see the progress. My dear child, there is something powerful I need you to understand about your past right now. All those moments when you felt like people were pointing fingers at you. All those times when voices whispered that you were not good enough. All those memories where shame tried to define who you are. Those days are finished. They are over. They have no power anymore. The old accusations that used to follow you around like shadows in the sunlight, they cannot touch you now. You have been set free from every single one of them. Your worth has never been about what others think or say about you. Your value does not come from human opinions that change like the weather. Your identity is built on something far more solid than shifting sand. You belong to me. You are mine. And that truth is carved in stone that nothing can break or crack or wear away. When I look at you, I do not see a list of failures. I see someone I chose to love before the mountains were formed, before the oceans filled their beds, before the first star began to shine. There have been nights when you could not sleep, because prayers felt like they were bouncing off the ceiling and going nowhere. You whispered words into the darkness wondering if anyone was listening. You cried tears that soaked your pillow and thought, maybe you were alone in your pain. But let me pull back the curtain and show you what was really happening. Every single word you spoke reached my ears. Every tear that rolled down your cheek, I caught in my hand. Not one moment of your suffering went unnoticed. I was there collecting each precious drop like diamonds, because that is how valuable your heart is to me. The breakthrough you have been waiting for is not some distant dream that might never come true. It is already on its way to you. Right now, even as you read these words, things are shifting in your favor. Doors are unlocking. Obstacles are being removed. Pathways are being cleared. I work according to perfect timing that takes everything into account. What looks like delay to you is actually me arranging all the pieces in exactly the right way, so that when things finally come together, it will be better than anything you imagined. Your struggles have not been wasted. Every hard season you walked through was planting seeds underneath the surface, where you could not see them growing. Those difficult times were not punishments. They were preparation. The tears watered the ground. The pain broke up the hard soil. The waiting allowed roots to go deep. And now harvest time is approaching. You are about to see fruit growing from seeds you planted years ago, when you stayed faithful, even though everything looked hopeless. I want you to think about something for a moment. Imagine a caterpillar crawling along the ground. It is slow and vulnerable. It cannot fly or move very fast. Then one day it wraps itself in a cocoon, and everything goes dark. If that caterpillar could think and feel, it might believe this is the end. It might think it made a terrible mistake. But what is actually happening inside that darkness? A complete transformation. Every cell is changing. What was a crawling creature is becoming something that can soar through the sky on beautiful wings painted with colors that catch the sunlight. That is what I have been doing in your life during the dark times. The seasons that felt like endings were actually beginnings of metamorphosis. You were not stuck. You were transforming. And very soon, you are going to spread wings you did not even know you had and fly in ways that will amaze you. The person you are becoming is so much stronger, wiser, and more beautiful than the person you used to be. Trust the process, even when you cannot see what is happening yet. Now I want to talk to you about the words that come out of your mouth, because they carry more power than you realize. Your words are like seeds that get planted in the soil of reality. When you speak negative words filled with doubt and fear and defeat, you are planting seeds that will grow into more negativity. But when you speak positive words, filled with faith and hope and possibility, you plant seeds that will grow into blessing. You get to choose what kind of garden you are growing with your mouth. Start speaking life over yourself. Instead of saying things like, "I am too old," or "it is too late," or "nothing good ever happens to me," start saying things like, "My best days are ahead of me," or "breakthrough is coming," or "I am blessed beyond measure." At first it might feel strange to talk this way, especially if you have spent years speaking negatively. But keep doing it anyway. Your words are shaping your future, whether you realize it or not. So speak the future you want to see, not the circumstances you are currently in. And do not just speak life over yourself. Speak life over the people around you too. Your encouraging words might be exactly what someone needs to hear today. That compliment you are thinking about giving but holding back, say it out loud. That word of appreciation you feel for someone, express it. That encouragement that pops into your mind when you see someone struggling, share it. You have no idea how powerful your words can be in someone else's life. A single sentence spoken at the right moment can literally change the direction of a person's entire day or even their entire life. This new season you are entering is not just about what you will receive. It is also about who you will become. I am shaping your character. I am developing qualities in you like patience, kindness, compassion, and strength. I am teaching you how to love people who are hard to love. I am showing you how to forgive people who hurt you. I am training you to see others the way I see them, with eyes full of grace instead of judgment. The difficulties you face are not meant to crush you or break you into pieces that cannot be put back together. They are meant to refine you like gold is refined in fire. The heat burns away everything that is not pure gold, leaving behind something precious and beautiful and strong. Your trials have been burning away things in your life that needed to go. Fears that were holding you back, pride that was making you stumble, selfishness that was keeping you lonely. And what remains after the fire is a version of you that shines with my glory. I see the questions swirling in your mind about the future. What is going to happen next? Will things work out? Am I making the right decisions? Is everything going to be okay? These unknowns can feel scary when you focus on them too much. But I want you to shift your perspective. The future is not something to fear. The future is something to embrace with faith, because I am already there waiting for you. Before you take your first step tomorrow, I have already walked through tomorrow preparing the way. Before you face next week, I have already been in next week making arrangements on your behalf. Before you enter next month or next year, I have already been there setting things up for your success. You are not walking into the unknown. You are walking into a future that I have already filled with my presence. And wherever I am, there is nothing to fear. The enemy of your soul loves to fill your mind with fearful thoughts about the future. He whispers lies like, "Things are going to get worse," or "You will never make it," or "Disaster is coming." But those are lies designed to paralyze you with fear. Do not believe them for 1 second. I am not leading you toward destruction. I am leading you toward destination. I am not guiding you into chaos. I am guiding you into purpose. I am not taking you to failure. I am taking you to fulfillment. Trust me more than you trust your fears. Your future is secure in my hands, and my hands are strong enough to hold your entire life without dropping a single piece. The plans I have for you are plans to bless you, to prosper you, to give you hope, and to give you a future filled with good things. I am not sitting in heaven making up ways to disappoint you or let you down. I am actively working right now to bring good things into your life. Believe that. Receive that. Let that truth settle deep into your heart and push out all the fear. You know what I love about you. Even when you feel weak and uncertain, even when you do not think you have much to offer, you keep showing up. You keep trying. You keep putting one foot in front of the other. That faithfulness means everything to me. You might think you are barely hanging on, but I see someone who refuses to quit. You might think you are failing, but I see someone who keeps getting back up every time they fall down. You might think you are weak, but I see incredible strength in your persistence. Do not underestimate the power of just showing up and doing the next right thing in front of you. You do not have to do everything perfectly. You do not have to have it all figured out. You just have to take the next step, then the next one after that, then the next one after that. One step at a time, one day at a time, one moment at a time. That is how you build a life. That is how you reach your destination. That is how you fulfill your purpose. Small, consistent steps in the right direction will take you further than you ever imagined possible. I want to pause here for just a moment because this is important. If this message is filling your heart with hope, if these words are speaking to your soul, I want you to do something right now. Subscribe to this channel immediately. Click that subscribe button and make sure you turn on all notifications so you will never miss a single message. There are so many more truths waiting for you, so many more encouragements that will strengthen your faith and lift your spirit. Every video is designed specifically to remind you how deeply you are loved and how bright your future truly is. Do not miss out on what is coming next. Go ahead and subscribe right now, then come right back so we can continue this important conversation. I will be right here waiting for you. Welcome back, my dear one. Now let me talk to you about something that can be really challenging, but also incredibly powerful. Forgiveness. I know there are people in your life who hurt you badly. Maybe they betrayed your trust. Maybe they said cruel things that cut deep into your heart. Maybe they took advantage of your kindness. Maybe they walked away when you needed them most. The pain they caused is real and valid. I am not asking you to pretend it did not happen or that it does not matter, but I am asking you to release them from the prison of your unforgiveness. Because here is the truth about unforgiveness. When you refuse to forgive someone, you think you are punishing them by holding a grudge. But actually, you are the one stuck in prison. Unforgiveness is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. It does not hurt them. It hurts you. It keeps you chained to the past. It keeps the wound fresh and bleeding instead of allowing it to heal. It steals your peace and replaces it with bitterness. Forgiveness is not about the other person. It is about setting yourself free. When you forgive, you are not saying what they did was okay. You are not excusing their behavior. You are not opening yourself up to be hurt again. You are simply saying, I am not going to carry this weight anymore. I am not going to let this poison keep destroying me from the inside. I am choosing to release this person and this pain so I can move forward into freedom. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. It unlocks chains. It opens prison doors. It allows fresh air to blow through spaces in your heart that have been dark and musty for too long. And you know what happens when you forgive. You make room for new relationships, new joy, new peace, and new blessings to flow into your life. All that energy you were spending on anger and resentment becomes available for better things. You become lighter, freer, happier, more at peace. I understand that forgiveness is a process, not a single moment. You might have to choose forgiveness over and over again every time the memory surfaces and the hurt tries to come back. That is normal. That is okay. Keep choosing forgiveness. Keep releasing the pain. Keep refusing to let bitterness take root. Eventually, the memories will lose their sharp edges. The hurt will fade, and you will look back and realize you are completely free from something that used to have power over you. Let me also talk to you about peace, because the world is full of conflict and division right now. Everywhere you look, people are fighting and arguing and choosing sides. There is so much anger and hatred being thrown around, so much judgment, so many walls being built between human beings who were created to love each other. But I am calling you to be different. I am calling you to be a peacemaker in the middle of all this chaos. Being a peacemaker does not mean you never stand up for what is right. It does not mean you become a doormat that lets people walk all over you. It does not mean you ignore injustice or pretend everything is fine when it is not. Being a peacemaker means you refuse to add more fuel to fires that are already burning. It means you choose understanding over judgment. It means you build bridges instead of walls. It means you listen to people instead of just shouting your own opinions louder. The world teaches you to fight back, to get revenge, to make sure you win every argument. But I teach a different way. I teach you to respond with love instead of reacting with anger. I teach you to seek understanding instead of demanding to be understood. I teach you to be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to get angry. This way is harder in the moment, but produces peace in the long run. When you encounter someone who thinks differently than you, do not immediately see them as an enemy to defeat. See them as a human being I created and love just as much as I love you. You do not have to agree with them. You do not have to change your beliefs. But you can treat them with dignity and respect. You can listen to their story. You can try to understand where they are coming from. You can disagree without being disagreeable. You can stand firm in your convictions while still showing grace. This is how you become a light in dark places, not by shouting louder than everyone else, not by condemning people who are different from you, but by showing a different way, a kinder way, a more loving way. When people see you treating others with grace and compassion, even people who do not deserve it, they will wonder where that comes from. And that gives you an opportunity to point them to me. I also want to talk to you about leadership, because you have more influence than you realize. Leadership is not just for people with fancy titles or positions of power. Leadership is about influence, and everyone has influence with somebody. You influence your family, you influence your friends, you influence your coworkers. You influence people who watch how you live your life, even when you do not know they are paying attention. The question is not whether you have influence. The question is, what kind of influence are you using it for? True leadership is not about being the loudest voice or the most powerful person. True leadership is about serving others. It is about using your influence to lift people up instead of pushing them down. It is about making others better because they were around you. It is about leaving places and people better than you found them. This kind of leadership might not get you applause or recognition from the world, but it is the kind of leadership that changes lives and echoes into eternity. Lead with integrity, which means doing the right thing even when no one is watching. Lead with humility, which means remembering that your gifts and talents came from me, not from your own greatness. Lead with wisdom, which means seeking my guidance instead of just trusting your own understanding. Lead with love, which means genuinely caring about the well-being of the people you influence. This is the leadership style that reflects my heart. When you lead this way, you do not have to force people to follow you. They will naturally be drawn to the light they see in you. They will want what you have. They will ask questions about where your peace comes from. They will notice that you handle stress differently than everyone else. They will see that you treat people with unusual kindness. They will observe that you do not get pulled into drama and negativity. And all of that opens doors for you to share about me and point them toward truth. Now let me address something about provision, because I know some of you are worried about money and resources. You are concerned about whether you will have enough. You look at your bank account and wonder how the bills are going to get paid. You think about the future and worry about being able to take care of yourself and your family. But I want you to understand something. I am your provider. Everything you need flows from me. This does not mean you should not work hard or be responsible with what you have. Of course you should. But it does mean that ultimately, your provision does not come from your job or your paycheck or your investments. Those are just channels I use to get resources to you. But I am the source, and the source never runs dry. I own everything. The cattle on 1,000 hills belong to me. The silver and gold are mine. Every resource on this planet comes from my hand. And I have more than enough to take care of you. When you really grasp this truth, it changes how you think about money. You stop worrying and start trusting. You stop hoarding and start giving generously. You stop being controlled by fear of lack and start living with confidence in my abundance. You realize that you can afford to be generous because you are not giving out of your limited supply. You are giving out of my unlimited supply that flows through you to others. I love to bless generous people because I know they will not hoard my blessings. They will pass them along. They will let resources flow through them like a river instead of building a dam and trying to keep everything for themselves. When you give generously, you create space for more to come in. When you hold tight to everything with a clenched fist, you block the flow. Open your hands, give freely, trust me to provide, and watch what happens. You will never lack what you truly need. But let me be clear about something. I am not a vending machine where you put in prayers and good behavior and out pops money. My provision might not always look the way you expect. Sometimes I provide through opportunities you did not see coming. Sometimes I provide through the generosity of others. Sometimes I provide by making your resources stretch further than they should naturally go. Sometimes I provide by giving you ideas and creativity that lead to income. I am endlessly creative in how I take care of my children. Trust my methods even when they do not match your expectations. Also remember that everything you have is actually mine. I am letting you manage it for a season. You are a steward, not an owner. This means you should handle resources carefully and wisely, using them for good purposes. It means you should take care of the earth and not waste what I have provided. It means you should be honest in how you earn and spend. It means you should use what you have to bless others, not just yourself. One day you will stand before me and give an account of how you managed what I entrusted to you. Use everything in ways that will make me proud. Let me shift gears and talk about gratitude, because this is one of the most powerful weapons you have against darkness. Gratitude is like turning on a light switch in a dark room. When you start thanking me for what you have, instead of complaining about what you do not have, everything shifts. Your perspective changes. Your mood lifts. Your faith strengthens. Problems that looked enormous start to look manageable. Blessings you were overlooking suddenly become visible. Make thankfulness a habit in your life. Every morning when you wake up, start by listing things you are grateful for before your feet even hit the floor. I am thankful for another day. I am thankful for my health. I am thankful for my family. I am thankful for a roof over my head. I am thankful for food to eat. I am thankful for the ability to breathe. When you start your day this way, you set a positive tone that carries throughout the hours ahead. And when hard things happen, when disappointments come, when plans fall apart, try this. Find something to be thankful for even in the mess. I know that sounds strange. How can you be thankful when things are going wrong? But there is always something if you look for it. Maybe you are thankful that it was not worse than it was. Maybe you are thankful for the people who showed up to help. Maybe you are thankful for the lesson you learned. Maybe you are just thankful that I am with you in the middle of it. That gratitude in hard times is faith in action. It is you declaring that you trust me even when everything looks wrong. Grateful people are happier people. That is just a fact. Two people can have the exact same circumstances, but the one who practices gratitude will have more joy than the one who focuses on complaints. Gratitude protects your heart from bitterness. It keeps your spirit soft instead of hard. It reminds you of my goodness when darkness tries to make you forget. Gratitude is not just good manners. It is powerful spiritual warfare against discouragement and despair. Can we talk about something tender now? I want to address those of you who feel weak right now. You are barely holding on. You are so tired you do not know if you can take another step. You feel fragile, like you might shatter into a million pieces if one more hard thing happens. You are embarrassed by your weakness and think you should be stronger by now. You wonder if I am disappointed in you for struggling so much. Let me tell you the truth. Your weakness does not disappoint me. Your weakness actually creates the perfect opportunity for my strength to shine. When you are strong enough on your own, you do not need me as desperately. But when you are weak and have nothing left, when you are completely empty and running on fumes, that is when my power flows most freely. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. That means your weakest moments are when I can show up most powerfully. Do not hide your weakness from me. Do not put on a brave face and pretend you have it all together. Come to me honestly with your exhaustion, your fears, your doubts, your struggles. I already know anyway. I see everything. But when you admit your weakness out loud, when you acknowledge that you cannot do this on your own, something beautiful happens. You make space for my strength to fill you up. You allow me to carry what is too heavy for you. Think of it this way. If you are carrying a backpack full of rocks up a mountain and you are exhausted, what would a loving friend do? They would take the backpack off your shoulders and carry it for you. That is what I want to do with your burdens. But I cannot take them if you insist on carrying them yourself. Put them down. Hand them over. Let me carry the weight. That is what I am here for. That is what I want to do. Stop trying to prove how strong you are, and let me be strong on your behalf. In your weakness, you will discover that I am enough, more than enough. I am strength that does not run out. I am energy that does not fade. I am power that does not diminish. When you tap into my strength, instead of relying on your own limited supply, you will be able to do things you never could do on your own. People will look at your life and wonder how you made it through. How did you survive that? How did you keep going? And you will know the answer. It was not me. It was Him working through me. All glory goes to the source of the strength. Let me talk to you about this new chapter you are entering, because it is going to be different from what came before. Fresh starts. New opportunities. Doors opening that were locked before. Relationships healing that seemed beyond repair. breakthroughs happening in areas where you had given up hope, provision showing up right when you need it, peace flooding places that were filled with anxiety, joy bubbling up where there was only sadness before. This is the season of turnaround. This is the time of restoration. But these blessings are not just for you to keep for yourself. They are meant to flow through you to others. You are blessed to be a blessing. When provision comes, share it generously. When you receive comfort, comfort others with the same comfort you received. When you find hope, become a hope dealer to people who are hopeless. When you experience healing, help others find their way to healing too. Do not hoard my goodness. Let it flow like a river that brings life everywhere it goes. The more you give away, the more room you create for more to come in. It is a beautiful cycle. I bless you. You bless others. I bless you more. You bless even more people. Round and round it goes, multiplying and expanding. You become a conduit of my love and grace flowing into the world. This is how my kingdom works. This is how my love spreads. Through ordinary people like you who are willing to share what they have been given. Your life is a testimony. People are watching even when you do not realize it. They are noticing how you handle difficulties. They are observing the peace you have despite your circumstances. They are paying attention to the way you treat people. They are listening to the words that come out of your mouth. Your life either points people toward me or away from me. There is no neutral. Every day you are either a light that draws people closer or a shadow that pushes them further away. This is not meant to put pressure on you or make you feel like you have to be perfect. Remember, I already covered that. You do not have to be perfect. But it is meant to make you aware that your life matters. What you do matters. How you love matters. The choices you make matter. You have influence. Use it wisely. Use it for good. Use it to point people toward truth, toward love, toward hope, toward me. And when you mess up, which you will because you are human, do not hide it. Own it. Apologize. Make it right. Show people that following me does not mean never making mistakes. It means knowing where to turn when you do make mistakes. It means having grace for yourself and others. It means getting back up after you fall down. That kind of authenticity is actually more powerful than false perfection. People do not need to see someone who never struggles. They need to see someone who struggles but keeps trusting me anyway. Let me close this part by reminding you of my presence. I am with you always. In the morning when you wake up, I am there. Throughout your busy day, I am there. In the quiet evening, I am there. In the dark night when you cannot sleep, I am there. When you are surrounded by people, I am there. When you are completely alone, I am there. There is nowhere you can go where I am not. There is no moment when you are separated from me. My presence is the one constant in your ever-changing life. So talk to me throughout your day. Not just in formal prayer times, but in constant conversation. Tell me what you are thinking. Share what you are feeling. Ask me questions. Thank me for little things. Invite me into every moment. I want to be involved in every detail of your life, not just the big dramatic moments. I care about the small ordinary stuff too. Nothing is too trivial to share with me. Nothing is too boring for me to care about. I am interested in absolutely everything concerning you, because I love you. This conversation continues, my dear one, but we are not done yet. There is still so much more I need to tell you. Your story is still being written. Beautiful chapters are still ahead. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith strong. Keep trusting me. The best truly is yet to come, my dear child. I want to speak directly to your heart about something that has been weighing on you for far too long. There are moments when you feel like you do not deserve to come close to me. You look at your past and see all the wrong turns, all the mistakes, all the things you wish you could erase, And in those moments, a voice whispers that you are too broken, too flawed, too imperfect to approach someone as holy as me. But I need you to hear this truth. That voice is lying to you. There is no darkness in your past that my light cannot reach. There is no mistake so big that my grace cannot cover it. There is no failure so complete that my love cannot restore what was lost. I know every single thing about you. Every secret you have kept hidden. Every regret that haunts you in quiet moments. Every choice you wish you could undo. I know it all. And knowing everything, I still move toward you with open arms. I still call you mine. I still consider you precious beyond measure. My grace is not a small thing that barely covers your obvious flaws while leaving the deeper issues untouched. My grace is vast like an ocean that has no shore. It is deep enough to reach the bottom of your worst moments. It is wide enough to encompass every single thing you have ever done wrong. It is powerful enough to wash you completely clean, not just on the surface, but all the way down to the core of who you are. You can come into my presence not because you have earned the right through good behavior, but because I am a God whose very nature is compassion and endless mercy. As you spend time in my presence, something beautiful begins to happen inside you. A deep knowing settles into your bones. A certainty that cannot be shaken plants itself firmly in your heart. You start to understand at a level deeper than words that you are never, ever alone. Even in moments when everyone else seems far away. Even when friends and family cannot be there for you. Even when you feel isolated and forgotten. My spirit is closer to you than the air filling your lungs right now. You will begin to notice my gentle whisper in unexpected places. In the early morning when the world is still quiet and the sun is just beginning to paint the sky with color. In the moments after you have poured out your heart to me in prayer. In the middle of an ordinary day, when suddenly a thought crosses your mind that brings comfort you did not expect. This is not just something that happens during formal worship or religious rituals. This is a constant reality. I am with you in every single moment, whether you are experiencing joy and celebration or walking through uncertainty and doubt. So move forward with your heart wide open, my beloved. Learn to recognize my voice speaking to you. When I ask you to show kindness to a stranger, do it without hesitation. When I prompt you to step beyond what feels comfortable and familiar, trust me enough to follow. When I whisper directions that do not make sense to your logical mind, obey anyway. With every step you take in alignment with my will, you are walking toward victories I have already prepared for you. The challenges you face right now might feel enormous and overwhelming. But I promise you this. One day you will look back, and these mountains will appear as small as pebbles in your rearview mirror. When you feel lost and cannot see which way to go, show up with the same faithfulness that I show up for you. In your weakest moments, that is exactly where my strength shines the brightest. When everything around you looks terrible and hopeless, that is when I am positioning myself to demonstrate power that will leave you speechless. In the times when you feel like you have nothing left to give, that is when you need to remember this fundamental truth. You are not walking this road by yourself. Right now, even as these words sink into your mind, I am right beside you. I am ready to lift you up. I am prepared to protect you from harm. I am positioned to carry you when your legs give out. Grab hold of everything I am telling you. Do not just let these words bounce off the surface of your thoughts. Let them sink down deep and become part of the foundation of your belief system. Let them guide how you make decisions and how you interpret what happens in your life. This month, and honestly every month, I am speaking blessings over every area of your existence. Your relationships, your finances, your health, your peace of mind, your purpose and calling. But understand something important. These blessings are not limited to just this season. They are meant for every season of your entire life, stretching out into your future like an endless river of goodness. My deepest desire is to pour my love over you like warm sunshine that makes flowers bloom. I want to see you grow into everything you were created to be. I want to watch you thrive and flourish. I want to push you beyond the limitations you have accepted as permanent. You are capable of so much more than you realize. You are my chosen one. You are the one I picked out from among billions of people to love in a special, unique way. Accept this love that I offer freely, without any cost or conditions attached. This love is ready and eager to wash away every worry that keeps you up at night and every doubt that makes you question your worth. Come to me with humility, recognizing that you do not have all the answers, and you cannot fix everything on your own. Come with a heart that is open and willing to learn new ways of thinking and being. Come ready to be transformed from the inside out. I want to build a relationship with you that is so intimate and alive that each new day feels like a fresh beginning filled with hope you have never experienced before and opportunities you never imagined possible. As this new chapter of your life opens up before you, I need you to do something that might feel difficult, but is absolutely necessary. Let go of old habits that are not serving you anymore. Release patterns of thinking that keep you trapped in negativity. Stop behaving in ways that contradict who you are becoming. Instead of clinging to what is familiar but harmful, focus all your attention on me. Let my truth reshape how your mind works. Allow my guidance to direct where your heart goes. Permit my wisdom to form how you live your daily life. When you allow my spirit to renew your thoughts, you will start seeing your entire life through a new lens. A lens of hope that refuses to give up. A lens of faith that cannot be shaken by circumstances. Speak these words out loud with confidence. Father, I believe in you. I believe in your love that never fails. I believe what you say is true, even when everything around me seems to contradict it. This is the moment you have been waiting for. This is when you finally grasp how incredibly, overwhelmingly loved you are. Right now, in this very moment, I am removing every obstacle that has been blocking your path forward. Every barrier that has kept you stuck is being torn down. Every chain that has held you captive is being broken link by link. You can finally move forward with confidence and clear purpose. Your prayers that you thought were bouncing off the ceiling and going nowhere have been heard. Every single one of them. The deepest desires you carry in your heart are coming to fruition in ways you will soon see with your own eyes. Watch what I am about to do in your relationships. If you have a partner, I am going to transform how you connect with each other, bringing new depth and understanding. If you have family conflicts that have lasted for years, I am going to bring resolution and healing. Peace is going to flood your home like a river overflowing its banks. Joy is going to fill rooms that used to be heavy with tension. But here is what I need from you. Take the first step of faith. Believe firmly in what I am telling you, because only then can you truly enter this new season I am creating for you. In this new season, your past mistakes do not get to define you anymore. The labels other people tried to put on you do not get to stick. The opinions of those who judged you, without knowing your full story, do not carry weight. You are free to become the person I originally designed you to be. Free to move around in the vast depths of my love, without anything holding you back. Free from the prison of other people's expectations. The chains are gone. The worry is dismissed. The doubt has lost its power. All that remains is my love surrounding you. And that love contains everything you need to stand strong every single day. Now I am asking you to pay very close attention to what is coming in your future. Keep your eyes focused forward, not backward. Let go completely of the weight your past has been putting on your shoulders. And trust me, with everything that lies ahead, I am about to change your life in ways that will shock you with their goodness. Ways you could never have orchestrated or imagined on your own. Leave behind the things that have held you down in pits of despair. Leave behind the patterns that dragged you into sadness and confusion. You have spent too much time in those dark places. Today is the day you rise above everything that has been trying to keep you small. Do not let the problems from yesterday continue to hold you back for one more minute. You are not defined by what happened in your past. You have so much more ahead of you than behind you. More peace waiting to be experienced. More happiness ready to be enjoyed. More bright possibilities spread out before you like a field of wildflowers stretching to the horizon. I know you have strength inside you that you have not even tapped into yet. Be strong in your faith, even when the world around you is constantly shifting and changing. The world is always moving and morphing. Trends come and go like waves on a beach. What society values today will be forgotten tomorrow. The culture tries to redefine what truth is, making it flexible and changeable based on whatever is popular at the moment. But my word never changes. It is the same solid foundation it has always been. It will not shift because of what people want or what feels good in the moment. Do not let the constantly changing world shape what you believe. Instead, let your rock, solid faith shape how you interact with the world. Some people will tell you that my ways are old, fashioned, and outdated. They will say that holiness does not make sense in modern times. They will claim that nobody follows my path anymore because it is too restrictive and limiting. But listen carefully to this truth. I am exactly the same as I was yesterday, today, and as I will be forever. What I called righteous in ancient times is still righteous now. What I identified as sin back then is still sin today. My standards have not lowered to accommodate changing cultural opinions. My truth has not bent to fit what is popular or comfortable. I love and celebrate the beautiful diversity of cultures and peoples. Every language, every tradition, every unique expression of humanity brings me joy. But even while celebrating this diversity, I have not called you to simply blend in with whatever the world around you is doing. I have called you to stand out, to be different, to be a light shining in darkness, to be a voice of truth in the middle of chaos and confusion. There will be pressure to compromise. There will be moments when standing with me will make you feel like an outsider. But do not be afraid. I am standing with you. I will provide you with strength you did not know you possessed. The approval of people fades away faster than morning mist when the sun comes up, but the reward for obeying me lasts forever. So take a brave step into my truth. Live your life in such a way that when people watch you, they see a reflection of me. As your life changes and you grow stronger in faith, make sure you are standing on a rock that will never move. That rock is my word, my promises, my eternal truth that outlasts civilizations and empires and entire eras of human history. Let me take a moment here because this is really important. If you are finding hope and strength in this message, if these words are breathing life back into your tired soul, I need you to do something right now. Subscribe to this channel immediately. Click that button and turn on every notification so you never miss a single video. There are countless more messages waiting for you. Messages specifically designed to encourage your heart and build up your faith. Each one is crafted to remind you of truths you need to hear over and over until they become unshakable beliefs in your core. Do not let these life-giving words pass you by. Subscribe right this second, and then come right back because we are not finished yet. I have so much more to tell you. Welcome back, my precious one. Now let me talk to you about patience, forgiveness, and kindness. These qualities reflect the same character, I have been showing since the beginning of time. Every act of kindness you extend to another person is an opportunity for your world to connect with the warmth of my eternal kingdom. Do not forget this as you think about how I entered your world. I did not come as a powerful king riding in on a mighty horse, demanding everyone bow down. I came as a humble child, vulnerable and small. Every detail of this was intentional and meaningful. Coming into your world and sharing your human limitations was an act of love and compassion that allowed me to understand your deepest struggles firsthand. It was a demonstration of grace, meant to reach people who wonder if anyone really notices them in a world that often overlooks the ordinary and the struggling. It was an act of profound, indescribable love that brought me right into your reality. I am not observing your life from a comfortable distance in heaven. I am right next to you, walking alongside you through every moment of your journey. My humility was not weakness in any way. The beautiful way I revealed my heart to humanity bridged the enormous gap between the perfection of heaven and the deep longings of your soul. I see the pain you are carrying. My heart breaks for the suffering you have endured. I gave up everything, including my very life, so that you would never have to live under the crushing weight of guilt and shame. The love I have for you goes beyond anything language can adequately express. From the very beginning, before you were even born, I knew what sacrifice would be required to fix the broken relationship between us. No amount of good behavior by humans could ever close the enormous gap that sin and brokenness created. So I became one of you. I stepped into your world to build a bridge that no human effort could ever construct. By taking on your human nature, I took on all your problems and struggles. And in return, I gave you a perfect gift. The only gift valuable enough to make a real difference. The gift that only I, the one who created everything, could possibly offer. My hopes and dreams for you stretch far beyond just getting you through this present moment. As you give yourself completely to me, I will be involved in every single part of your life. Not just in your formal prayer times, but in the small, ordinary activities that fill your days. I will give you wisdom and creativity in your work that surprises even you. I will pour out love in your home that grows and multiplies. In your relationships, I will bring healing and peace to replace conflict and tension. Please understand this, my sweet child. When you surrender your life to me, nothing you do is ever wasted or meaningless. Every step you take with me leads to victory. Be brave and face each day with courage, knowing deep in your heart that I am fighting battles on your behalf that you cannot even see. When you look at life from my perspective, you realize you are already more than capable of conquering every obstacle. You are already victorious, because I have already won the war. Do not forget how much I value your honest worship and devotion. The moment you come to me with an open heart and share your gratitude, your struggles, and your hopes, you set in motion blessings that no amount of worry or fear can stop. As you walk through life, hold your head high. Choose thankfulness over complaining. You were created for remarkable things. You are already approved and blessed by me, because I know your name personally. You do not need approval from the world to validate your existence. You already have everything you need from me. Right now, I am asking you to take the risk of living boldly and differently from everyone around you. Let me carry the weights that are bowing your shoulders down. Release the fears that are driving you crazy with worry. Put away your doubts once and for all, because I am always right here with you, offering my peace and standing firm on my promises. Do you remember those times when you chose to stay faithful, even when everything was falling apart around you? In those critical moments, you proved that you hear my voice and trust that I am always listening to your heart. The challenges you are currently facing cannot prevent me from lifting you to heights you have never reached before. The things that were dragging you down and making you feel defeated are losing their grip on you. They will not affect you the same way anymore. Take my hand right now and begin your climb toward victory with faith that refuses to waver. The answers to your prayers have already been released from heaven. They are on their way to you right now. You chose to trust me, even when you were scared and under tremendous pressure. And because of your faith, I am stepping into your situation in a powerful way. I promise that my involvement will make a dramatic difference you cannot miss. Your life is about to change in ways that will be obvious to everyone watching. I am able to bless you in places where nothing else can reach. I am going to do something magnificent for you that will leave people amazed. The good things I am preparing will far outweigh any negative experiences you have been through. What you thought you lost or failed, that will seem insignificant compared to what I am getting ready to pour into your life. You may not see the evidence yet, but trust me when I say that every move I make has a purpose and will lead you directly to everything you need. I promise you joy that is deeper and more lasting than any sorrow you have ever experienced. For every battle you fought and survived, I am bringing you blessings that feel like treasures. Healing is what I carry for every wound and sickness. Peace is what I bring to every conflict and struggle. And regardless of what danger or threat exists, my protecting hand will cover and shield you completely. You can always count on me to take care of you without fail, to keep you safe from harm, to surround you with love and tender care that never runs out. Believe in me with your whole heart, my loved one, because I will never abandon you or leave you to face anything alone. I see you for who you really are, a person with incredible strength and wisdom that flows from being connected to my spirit. Open up your heart even wider than before. Do you know why? Because right now, in this very moment, I am giving you a fresh surge of courage that comes from faith. Please understand this, my child. If you want to see miracles and blessings showing up in your life, you need to keep moving forward. Let faith be the force that guides each step. Take bold steps forward with your trust in me leading the way. For every action you take based on faith, new doors swing open and walls that seemed solid come crashing down. Continue to pray without stopping. Do not give up on believing. Never stop moving forward even when you are tired. The people who refuse to quit are the ones who win in the end. And I am giving you supernatural power to persevere. When exhaustion tries to overtake you, when the weight of the world feels like it is crushing you, remember that I am right here with you, ready to pick you up the moment you stumble. My grace and mercy are flowing toward you constantly like an endless stream. Do not try to limit how much I can love you or how thoroughly I can forgive you. My love for you knows absolutely no limits or boundaries. My forgiveness is as vast and endless as the deepest oceans. Let these words sink into your heart and change how you see yourself. I chose you long before you were born. Even before you took your first breath of air into your lungs, I had already picked you out and called you by name. I have been guiding you along your path since day one. I know every challenge, every problem, every twist and turn in the road you will face. Because I am the one who chose you for this specific journey, I want to remind you again, my beloved child, that your heart brings such joy to me. Your choice to keep me at the center of your life warms my heart in ways you cannot fully understand. I see your devotion. I notice every effort you make to stay connected to me. Every time you pray, speak words of worship, or take action that shows trust in me, I see it all. Your heart beating with faith makes me smile. When you fully trust me with every area of your life, you enter into a life that overflows with blessings beyond measure. Please remember this truth. You are not alone, especially during these challenging and difficult times. I am with you. I will carry you through every storm, even when the path ahead appears foggy and unclear. I will walk with you step by step. I promise that my love will carry you through absolutely everything, even when the world seems too overwhelming to handle. Understand this, my love. Even when the water is dangerously deep, it cannot drown you. When you walk through fire, the flames will not burn you. This is my promise to everyone who believes it is true. To those who give me their whole heart and call me their God, I treasure you beyond words, and my arms are always open wide for you. Feel confident approaching me and asking for what you need. My love shines a light that is brighter than even the darkest clouds threatening your horizon. That light brings hope where none seems to exist anymore. It brings a future filled with purpose and joy that surpasses anything you have experienced before. Let this truth anchor you down, especially when life's storms seem too powerful to withstand. I am your safe place in the middle of chaos, your shelter from every storm, where you can find peace while everything around you is spinning out of control. Let go of all your worries and stress. Relax completely in my presence and feel the tension leave your body. I am working for you, through you, and in you constantly. Every time you choose to believe, even in small ways, you get closer to the full and abundant life I have planned specifically for you. We are doing this journey together as a team, and you will discover that my plans for you are filled with hope and dreams coming true. You can trust me completely when I say that wonderful things are about to happen. The love I have for you is beyond description, and I will never stop pursuing your heart. I am always here watching you grow in love, in faith, and in courage. If you search for me with your entire heart, leaving nothing held back, you will find strength that goes beyond your own human limitations. You will find grace that heals wounds in your soul you thought were permanent. You will find freedom in your heart from all worry and fear. You will experience a type of freedom that is different from anything the world offers. Freedom from guilt that has haunted you. Freedom from fear that has paralyzed you. Freedom from hopelessness that has crushed your spirit. Open up your heart and grab onto the fullness of my love with both hands. Let my presence fill you up until it feels as real and tangible as the air you are breathing right now. When you speak to me in prayer, I transform your words into blessings that feed your spirit with promises that last forever. I have existed for eternity, longer than time itself. I am the beginning and the end, and my hands are open wide to receive you just as you are. Please keep this promise in mind when life becomes too much, when stress, worry, or confusion tries to overwhelm you. Your journey does not end in sadness and disappointment. It ends in joy that lasts forever. Even when things look absolutely terrible, I have already planned your victory. The path I have laid out for you is perfectly designed specifically for who you are. It is a masterpiece that is unique and priceless beyond measure, created with a purpose that fits you perfectly. Through prayer, worship, and quiet times of reflection, you will start to see who you really are, the person I created you to be. Your journey might look completely different from everyone else's path, and that is exactly how it should be. I have carefully thought out a plan that will allow you to walk in love and peace with the people around you. The more you return to spend time with me, the more you will learn how to love others with freedom, compassion, and genuine grace. Take a moment to be amazed at how my presence affects every single part of your life. Let me into your struggles, your victories, and your ordinary everyday moments. As you surrender and let go of control, I breathe deeper into every area, taking over and transforming everything. Embrace this journey of releasing everything you thought you knew and discovering your true self. When you offer yourself completely to me, You will discover the pure joy of being fully alive and completely loved without any conditions. When someone hurts you deeply or breaks what you believe to be true about them, my heart grieves right alongside yours. But in those painful times, remember that my hands are always open, always ready to comfort you and give you strength to keep moving forward. I understand the deepest places of your heart, the places you hide from everyone else. I will always be here to help you heal, to mend your wounds, and to give you courage to face whatever comes next. I see your worries. I see your fears. I see the anxious thoughts that want to steal your peace, especially at night when everything is quiet and your mind will not settle down. I value every single tear that falls from your eyes. Each one tells a story not only of your pain, but also of the tremendous strength of your spirit that refuses to completely break. I love you more than anything else in all of creation. I hold each tear you shed close to my heart and treasure them as reminders of your journey through difficult terrain. Know this with absolute certainty, my beloved. I am always here for you, deeply moved by your pain and ready to bring you the comfort only I can provide. The years ahead are filled with beauty beyond imagination. I want you to enjoy them to the fullest extent possible, embracing happiness, peace, and a strong sense of purpose. Let your smile be radiant and genuine. Let your spirit stay brave and resilient. Let the world be amazed by the strength that comes from knowing me. Find joy in the little things that make you feel alive and grateful. Small acts of love and kindness matter more than grand gestures. Nurturing your passions and gifts will not only improve your own life, but will also make the lives of people around you better, giving them a sense of purpose and deep fulfillment they were missing before. You were created for a purpose that no one else can fulfill. Your specific assignment in this world cannot be completed by anyone but you. And your worth is not based on what other people think about you. It is based on how much I love you. You are so well made, so perfectly designed. Every step you take toward your calling is a step deeper into the plans I have for you. Start each day with confidence, knowing I am with you in every single second that unfolds. Do you understand the amazing power contained in your story? The enemy wants to shut you up and silence you. He wants you to believe that your struggles and your past define you and prove you deserve to be hurt and rejected. But I am here to tell you the opposite. Your testimony is a weapon, a powerful tool that breaks chains and sets people free. Even though you have walked through storms and trials that would have destroyed others, you are still standing, still here, still breathing. And that is because of my grace carrying you. Every victory you have experienced, no matter how small it seemed at the time, is evidence of how faithful I am. Every mountain you have climbed shows my strength working through your weakness. Your story is not just yours to keep private. It is meant to be shared with others. It is living proof that I heal, that I restore, and that I deliver people from impossible situations. There are countless people around you who desperately need to hear this truth. As you tell others about my goodness in your life, chains are broken off them. Faith grows in hearts that were dried up and dead. Your voice matters more than you know. The Bible tells us that believers overcome by two things: by the sacrifice of Jesus and by the power of their testimony. So do not hide your story anymore. Do not keep silent about what I have saved you from. Be brave when you speak up. Your testimony is like a flashlight in a dark cave, showing others the way out. I have given you a commission, an assignment. Go into all nations and make disciples of everyone. The harvest of souls ready to receive truth is plentiful, but there are not many workers willing to go. Are you willing to go? Are you ready to speak up? Will you shine my light into the darkness where people are lost? There are people all around you who are ready to hear truth and break free from the lies they have believed their entire lives. I put my spirit inside you so you can be a witness for me, so you can share my love with hurting people, so you can preach the good news to those who have never heard it, so you can free people who are being held captive by sin and deception. Time is running out. My message must spread to every nation, every tribe, and every language group before the end comes. I have sent you power from above to accomplish this mission. I will go before you, preparing hearts to receive my message before you even open your mouth. I will give you everything you need if you are willing to be bold, honest, and brave in speaking about me. Remember that you were never supposed to keep my truth to yourself like a secret treasure hidden in a box. You are meant to be a light that guides others, a teacher who shares knowledge, a mentor who shows the way. I walked with my disciples, teaching them, strengthening them, and correcting them when they needed it. I want you to do the same thing for others who are further behind you on the path. You are needed in this world. There are people who desperately need direction, support, and someone to show them how to follow me. Will you be that person? Being a disciple does not mean being perfect or having all the answers. It is about being faithful and available. You do not need to know everything. The best way to help others understand my word and see what it looks like to follow me is simply to encourage them with faith. Be true to my promises in how you live. Be an example of love, grace, and steady commitment. As a mentor, stay humble and open to learning yourself, because a true disciple is always eager to learn more, grow deeper, and become wiser. If you live close to me in ongoing relationship, I will pour into you continuously, and then you will have something valuable to pour into the lives of others. In this calling to go, teach, and make disciples, I want you to know something important. Your contributions to my kingdom will have effects that last forever. They will echo into eternity. I do not take lightly your pursuit of me. I see your heart and all its motivations. Your deep desire to draw closer to me is obvious and beautiful. And I promise that your faithfulness will be rewarded in ways that blow your mind, ways you cannot even begin to imagine right now. I know that what drives you is not the temporary, shallow things this world offers. What you really want are the desires planted deep in your heart. You want peace that does not depend on circumstances. You want security that cannot be shaken. You want provision for your needs. You want health and well-being for the people you love. I see all of this, and I want you to know that I am able to take care of you beyond anything you can dream up. There is always someone like me ready to help you move closer to a future filled with hope, purpose, and love that never fails or disappoints. Right now, I am preparing something wonderful for you, something so amazing and immense that it exceeds your wildest imagination. You will find that doors, which were locked tight, will suddenly swing open wide. With every step you take forward, you will feel brave and confident as you walk into brand new possibilities you never knew existed. As you read these very words right now, be aware that something is shifting in the spiritual realm. Angels are working tirelessly on your behalf around the clock. New opportunities that will change the entire trajectory of your life are on their way to you right now. Even if you are currently in difficult situations, even if you are facing limitations and restrictions, do not forget this critical truth. These challenges are like stepping stones in a river. Each one brings you closer to reaching the other side, where a life full of unimaginable blessings waits for you. What look like obstacles right now will actually turn into opportunities. These struggles that feel so heavy will eventually bring peace flooding into your home. They will result in provision showing up in ways you never expected. They will fill your heart with joy that overflows and cannot be contained. My dear child, Understand that even when my work is invisible to your natural eyes, I am continuously creating miracles on your behalf behind the scenes. Understand that you have not been abandoned or forgotten. You are not alone fighting these battles. The blessings I have prepared for you are too enormous for your mind to fully grasp, but they are real and they are coming. Keep your trust firmly in place. Hold tightly to your faith and do not let go. I have already sent everything I promised into motion. It is already on its way. Every step you take toward me in faith and obedience will reveal more evidence of how true my promises are. I am preparing you right now for a life overflowing with abundance that I have carefully planned specifically for you. Do not sit around waiting passively. I am already reaching out to meet you right where you are at this moment. Take a few seconds to let these words really sink deep into your heart. I am making you better. I am getting you ready for a future that exceeds anything you have imagined. Hold on to these words even when doubts try to creep back in and steal your hope. My love for you will never change or diminish. Your happiness and well-being bring joy to my heart. When you draw close to me, you will find that your strength is restored. Your joy returns in full force. Your hope is renewed beyond measure. Trust in my plans because they are always working in your favor. Let your faith in my promises guide you toward a life of peace, purpose, and prosperity. I will always be with you. I will never let you go. I cannot abandon you because you are mine and I am yours. Right now, express your deepest feelings to me without holding back. Tell me that you love me and that you will stay by my side no matter what happens. Let your thoughts pour out freely. Say your prayers with complete sincerity, coming before me with your faith and heart wide open. My desire is to bless you in ways that will transform your entire life from top to bottom. Listen carefully to me, my child. I know the hopes and dreams you carry in your heart. I know the breakthroughs you are looking forward to with anticipation. But I want you to wait for my perfect timing. I know that waiting is incredibly challenging and frustrating, but trust me when I say it will all be worth it in the end. There is a time for planting seeds, a time for growing and developing, and a time for harvesting the fruit. Everything must happen at the right time. You might feel ready right now, but do not be deceived. Waiting is not wasted time. During the waiting periods, I am preparing you. I am making your faith stronger. I am improving your character. I am making sure everything aligns perfectly with what I want for you. Do not try to rush ahead of me and force things to happen before their time. Do not push too hard on doors that are not ready to open yet. If you trust my timing completely, you will receive blessings that are better than anything you could have arranged on your own. I know that what looks like a delay to you is actually my divine protection keeping you safe. What seems like a setback or obstacle is really just preparation for something much bigger. Do not move ahead impatiently. Be still and know this: I am God. Trust me with your whole heart. Rely on me completely, and wait patiently for me to act. When the time is exactly right, doors will open effortlessly. Miracles will happen naturally, and you will know without any doubt that every second of waiting and preparing was worth it. My promises never fall through or fail. Everything I have spoken about your life will come true. At the perfect moment, neither too early nor too late, I am with you. I want you to grow and be renewed in a way that is not superficial or temporary. Just like a seed must go through dark times underground before it can sprout and grow, you will go through similar seasons. There will be times when it looks like you are stuck in the same place with no progress. But during those hidden times, I am working inside you in ways you cannot see. I am strengthening your faith. I am teaching you deeper truths. I am renewing your heart and mind. Spiritual growth does not happen overnight like microwave popcorn. It is a slow, steady process. But with every prayer you speak, with every moment you spend in my presence, you are becoming the person I always envisioned you would be. Full of love that flows freely, full of grace that covers others, full of peace that does not make sense to the world. I meet you at every single step you take toward me. I give you my strength, my wisdom, and my joy with each step forward. When you give me your worries, your fears, and your burdens, you will be renewed from the inside out. Free yourself from habits and thought patterns that are not helping you anymore. Let go of things that weigh you down, and let my love fill every empty space in your heart until there is no room left for anything else. Know this, my love. Your journey is about so much more than just getting from one moment to the next and surviving. It is about a divine plan that keeps unfolding in beautiful ways. A purpose that I have had in mind for you since before the foundation of the world. I urge you to embrace the renewal that is happening in your spirit right now. Feel the growth that is slowly taking hold inside you like roots going deep into good soil. Understand that every step you take toward me is a step toward more joy than you have known, more wisdom than you possessed before, more strength and energy than you thought possible. You have my full support as I guide you, care for you, and lead you into new territories of blessing and opportunity. Notice that you are growing spiritually every single day, even when you cannot see obvious evidence. Watch as your faith expands and grows in ways you never thought possible. Keep your heart and your hands open and ready to bless other people. I am the Lord your God, the source of everything good, the one who gives generously without holding back. And I want you to give to others the same way I give to you. Do not let the world convince you that your treasures and resources are meant to be hoarded and protected. They are not meant to be kept only for yourself. They are meant to be shared freely. Being generous is actually the key that unlocks divine abundance flowing into your life. When you plant seeds of generosity with a joyful heart, you set in motion blessings that come back to you multiplied. You might not be able to see it happening in the moment, but every time you give or meet someone's need, you are doing my work in the world. I see everything. I notice every small act of kindness you show. Feeding the hungry, comforting those who hurt, encouraging those who feel defeated. No gesture is too small or insignificant to matter. The world might suggest that accumulating wealth is the key to your security and safety. But I want you to know something different. Your true security lies with me, not with money. I own the cattle on 1,000 hills, which means I own everything. I can always take care of you, no matter what happens in the economy. You are never too poor to give something. Being generous is not about the size of the gift. It is about the attitude of your heart. When you trust me enough to give, you will see how I can multiply your resources, no matter how small they seem. Be bold and brave in your generosity. The Bible promises that the measure you use in giving will be the measure used when giving back to you. It will be pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing. The world says to hoard and protect what you have, but I tell you to release it and let it flow. Each time you let go and give something away, I fill you back up. Every time you pour out to help someone else, I pour back into you even more. Do not be afraid to open your hands and your heart. When you do, you are connecting with a supernatural source of supply that never runs dry. Speak these words out loud. God blesses a generous heart. Make this truth your own personal reality. My job is to provide for every need you have. I am the only source that can truly keep you secure in this unpredictable world. Trust the promises I have made. They have the power to completely transform your life. When you step into a lifestyle of honest, joyful giving, know this: I will open the windows of heaven itself and pour out blessings, so massive you will not have room enough to contain them all. No matter how impossible your situation seems, I can make a way forward. My name is Jehovah Jireh, which means I am your provider. Trust me. Believe me. Watch me work on your behalf in ways that will leave you speechless with gratitude and awe. My dear child, I want you to stay devoted and keep your heart full of hope, because I am about to fill every corner of your life with good things that will take your breath away. The future stretching out in front of you is absolutely packed with opportunities you cannot even imagine yet. Countless chances are waiting around corners you have not turned. You are woven into a divine plan that was created not only for your benefit, but also for the people closest to you who will be touched by your life. Understand your incredible worth, even when the path ahead looks uncertain and foggy. You can count on me to walk beside you through every single step of this journey. As long as you place your trust in me, I will help you live a life overflowing with peace, genuine success, and deep meaning that satisfies your soul. Embrace the promises I have made to you, promises that cannot be broken or shaken by any force in this universe. Right now, in this very moment, I am sending peace and strength directly into your spirit to lift the crushing weight of worries off your shoulders. I am right here with you, closer than you realize, and I will help you get through absolutely anything you face. As we walk together side by side, you will see evidence everywhere of how much I love you and the special plan I designed specifically for you before you were even born. Your courage will shine like a beacon, even when life throws enormous problems at you, because deep down you know with certainty that I am always with you. Together, we can handle any challenge that comes our way. Together, we can celebrate every victory. Together, we can move forward into a future that is bursting with hope and happiness that never ends. Let go of every fear, every doubt, and every worry that has been holding you prisoner for far too long. If you are ready to step into this divine purpose I have for you, then know this: I am right here surrounding you with peace and preparing you for everything that is coming. The season of waiting might feel long and frustrating, but it serves an important purpose. During these times, I am shaping you into who you need to be. I am making you stronger and more resilient. I am setting you up for something much bigger than you can see right now. Trust what I am telling you. My timing is never wrong, even though it does not match your timeline. Behind the scenes, I am working tirelessly to bring about things you cannot see yet. The best parts of your story are still ahead, waiting to be written. I am preparing you for a destiny that will blow your mind and exceed your wildest dreams by 1,000 miles. Can you feel hunger rising in your heart? A deep yearning for more of my presence. This longing you feel is not something to be concerned about. It is actually a sign that I am stirring something profound deep inside you. I want to bring you back to life in ways you have never experienced before. I want to reignite the passion that has been sleeping dormant for far too long. I want to set fire to the gifts and callings I placed inside you from the beginning. While you search for me with your entire heart, holding nothing back, I will pour out my spirit on you in ways you never imagined possible. Real transformation always starts in the heart. Revival begins with a desperate hunger for more of me, more of my presence filling every space, and more of my glory being revealed. I am getting you ready to be my light shining brightly in a world that has grown increasingly dark. Will you accept this assignment? Will you take brave steps of faith and obedience? I am ready to take you places you never dreamed possible. The world is desperate for my light, and I have chosen you to carry it and shine it everywhere you go. Rise up, beloved one, because the revival has already begun inside you. I want to move through you powerfully, not just to comfort people who are hurting, but to heal the sick with supernatural power. to set prisoners free from chains they have worn for years, to find those who are lost and wandering without direction. Do not wait around for someone else to show you how it is done. You be the one who starts the spark that becomes a wildfire. Pour out your whole heart in prayer as you seek me with everything you have. Worship me with passionate abandon. As you grow deeper in faith, I will pour out my spirit on you like never before. The time is now. This is your moment. The awakening has begun as your heart catches fire. Listen closely to this truth, my loved one. You are loved so deeply, so completely, that it goes beyond anything you can measure or comprehend. My love for you will never waver or change or weaken or break apart. It has nothing to do with your actions, your mistakes, or even your victories and accomplishments. I am right here with my arms stretched wide open, always ready to forgive you and embrace you no matter how many times you have stumbled or fallen flat on your face. I wrap my arms around you with grace that covers every single flaw you see when you look in the mirror. Let this truth fill your heart completely and bring you peace, knowing that I am always within reach. These words are not just meant to make you feel temporarily better. They are giving you real strength for what lies ahead. I am preparing you for something absolutely amazing. You are not just carrying the title of being the Creator's child. You are being called to action, called to be my hands and heart of compassion in a world that desperately needs healing and hope. Show empathy to those who are struggling and barely hanging on. Listen to the quiet pain of people who are standing on the edge of desperation. Just as I offer you beauty, comfort, and healing in your darkest moments, I am now calling you to show that same love and kindness to others around you. Your words, when they are filled with my spirit, will bring healing to the sick and plant hope in hearts that have lost all sense of direction. This is the calling on your life. When you see someone drowning in pain, speak life over them. I placed special gifts inside you, but they were never meant for your benefit alone. I gave them to you so you could bless the lives of people around you and make their world brighter. Today, I want you to open your heart completely and fill it with courage and honor. It is time to silence those terrible voices that have been holding you hostage and making you believe lies. Listen only to me now. Know my heart at the deepest level, loved one. My love for you is far too immense to measure with any human tool. It stays constant and lasts forever without fading even slightly. The purpose I gave you for being here is good and overflowing with hope and the fulfillment of dreams I planted inside your spirit before you were born. Even though the journey seems endless and the obstacles appear impossible to overcome, I remain by your side every single second, gently guiding you step by step toward the magnificent future I have already prepared and waiting for you. Every step you take with me by your side brings you closer to the full and abundant life I promised you from the beginning. My spirit lives inside you right now, giving you supernatural strength to rise above every challenge and walk in victory over things that used to defeat you. The blessings I have arranged for you cannot be stopped by your past mistakes. They cannot be blocked by other people's negative opinions about you. Every problem you encounter is actually a hidden opportunity to grow stronger, so that my glory can shine even brighter through your life for everyone to see. Every single day is part of my divine plan, and time itself is a precious gift I keep giving you. Do not stress about getting older or waste energy worrying about aging. With every passing season, I am making you better, wiser, and drawing you closer to my heart. Some people might tell you that youth is the most valuable thing in life, and everything goes downhill from there. But I am telling you something completely different. Your best years are still stretched out ahead of you. They are still unfolding and coming to life in me. Age does not weaken your purpose. it actually strengthens it and makes it more powerful. Your wisdom and understanding shine like a bright light to those who are watching and learning from you. Your faith proves to everyone around you that I am trustworthy and faithful. You are not fading away or becoming irrelevant. You are growing into the complete person I always intended you to be. Stop thinking about what you supposedly cannot do anymore because of your age. Instead, focus on the grace I have given you specifically for this season. I am still actively working on you and calling you to even higher levels of purpose. You are definitely not too old for my plans. Remember that Moses led an entire nation when he was 80 years old. Abraham became a father in his old age when everyone thought it was impossible. Your life is not over until I say it is finished. Lift your spirit up high. Fill your heart with hope and expectation, because you will never be forgotten or cast aside. I treasure you and will stand by your side, no matter what happens. My strength pours into you constantly. I am a kind and generous God. I have heard every prayer you whispered in the darkness, when you thought no one was listening. I understand the dreams that stir your heart and keep you awake at night. Right now, I am opening the gates of heaven to pour out blessings you have been praying and waiting for. This gift I am sending will help you reach your deepest goals and remind you of my unfailing love and loyalty. As the only one who has planned this entire route for your life, you can trust me completely. There are no accidents or mistakes in the plans I have made for you. I have thought through every single step with great care. I need you to be absolutely certain about this. No matter what kind of chains or limitations have affected your children or your family line, they will never have the final say. Since I always keep my promises without fail, I declare that your family will walk in freedom. Remember this truth, even when you go through challenging and difficult times. There is nothing in the entire world that can change how much I love you. Abundance and provision will always be part of your legacy and inheritance. I am confident beyond any doubt that my blessings will continue pouring into your life, like a waterfall that never stops flowing. Storms of pain and fear might try to steal your peace and shake your foundation, but there is no storm powerful enough to overcome your faith. Your faith stands firm, unwavering, and unmoving like a mountain. My word has planted deep roots in you, growing into a tree that is strong and unshakable. It will not bend or break, because you consistently keep your promises to me. Loss and defeat will not be your portion or your destiny. Victory belongs to you by divine right. Even when you face hardship and difficulty, you will proudly wear the crown I have prepared for you. Always keep this in mind. My strength protects you like an impenetrable shield when things get rough and dangerous. I am your fortress, the strong tower that stands around you, keeping you safe. You can walk forward with a renewed sense of purpose, knowing that I, your heavenly Father, love you deeply, care about every detail, and will always protect you from harm. You will overcome every challenge that comes your way, because you know with certainty that you are constantly in my thoughts. No matter how frightening circumstances might appear, nothing in this entire world, not any force or battle, will ever separate you from my love. My precious child, you are free. The chains that used to hold you back and keep you trapped are gone and broken. Now you are completely free to take bold steps into the full and victorious life I have carefully planned and prepared for you. This freedom should make you brave and give you supernatural strength to move forward in your faith without hesitation. Know with absolute certainty that I will be with you every single step of the way. I can see your heart clearly. I see your hopes and your dreams. I see your struggles and your problems, and I care deeply about every single one of them. So tell me everything without holding anything back. Share all your worries, all your hopes, and all your doubts with me. I value you more than you can possibly understand. I genuinely desire to guide you forward, especially during times when uncertainty clouds everything. If you lean into my presence and stay close to me, I will show you exactly which way to go. Even when fear and doubt still try to cast dark shadows across your path, I will be your light when everything looks pitch black. My beloved, you are never alone in any situation. Right now, I am wrapping my love and power around you like a warm blanket. I hope that the seeds of truth I planted deep in you will take strong root and grow, blooming into brilliant ideas that will give you strength and inspire everyone around you. With each brand new day, you will feel filled with fresh energy, renewed passion, and vibrant life. All of this is ignited by my spirit living inside you. Knowing that I am with you will help you handle any challenge with grace and inner strength. Your actions based on faith will unlock doors that were previously bolted shut and reveal the abundance I have stored up for you. You will not have to worry or doubt about anything anymore. Feel completely confident as you walk forward, even when you are surrounded by people you used to consider frightening or intimidating. Through the words you speak and the actions you take, blessings will flow your way, demonstrating acts of kindness that prove my love is real. Hold tightly to this reality. You are fully equipped for what is ahead. You have been specifically picked and chosen. You are loved beyond measure. My constant support lights up the path ahead of you like the sun. Miracles are about to break into your life. You are on the edge of breakthrough, so walk with hope, knowing that I am leading you toward a future overflowing with joy and abundance. Now let me pause for just a moment, because this is really important. If this message is filling your spirit with hope and encouragement, if these words are bringing life back into your weary soul, I need you to do something right now. Subscribe to this channel immediately. Do not wait another second. Click that subscribe button and make sure you turn on all notifications so you never miss a single message that I have prepared especially for you. There are so many more powerful truths waiting to be shared with you. Messages that will strengthen your faith and remind you how deeply loved you are. Each video is crafted to pour hope into your heart and show you the bright future ahead. Do not let these life-giving words slip away. Subscribe right now, and then come right back, because we have so much more ground to cover together. I will be right here waiting for you. Welcome back, my precious one. Today, I am giving you the authority and power to be my vessel of love in this world. From this moment forward, you can spread my gentleness and compassion to the darkest corners, bringing freedom and hope to people who are certain their situation cannot change. No amount of pressure from the world can stop you from fulfilling this calling. You have all the energy and supernatural strength you need to accomplish everything I have planned for your life. Do not let fear prevent you from taking giant leaps forward in your faith. Every boundary you set actually presents opportunities to demonstrate love and show kindness to others. Join me in this spiritual battle, my warrior, and be brave like someone who truly follows me and understands how much they are loved. You can overcome evil by consistently choosing goodness, and I promise that this approach will lead to your greatness and promotion. Use this knowledge of my love to completely transform how you live your daily life. Let it shape every interaction you have with the world around you. Share the peace, joy, and love I have poured into you with every single person you meet along the way. Let your life become a shining example of kindness and faithfulness that people cannot help but notice. Walk with confidence, knowing I am beside you and ready to help at any moment. Trust in my plan and watch as your life transforms into a beautiful demonstration of my love and faithfulness that lasts forever. Do not be afraid when times get tough, or when it seems like people are actively trying to bring you down and destroy what you are building. Do not let anger or bitterness take root in your heart right now. Remember that I am completely on your side fighting for you. If anyone has whispered lies telling you something different, push those deceptions away and reject them. I am the Almighty God, and my love for you will never end or fade. With that unshakable love, I give you a promise that you will live forever with me. My beloved, I do not want you to feel lost or confused, wandering away from the path I have lovingly marked out for you. If you want to find true peace, go to a quiet place where it is just you and me with no distractions. Tell me everything that is weighing on your heart in that sacred space. Admit where you made mistakes and got things wrong. Release your doubts and fears, and let me hear the questions that keep nagging at you and stealing your rest. Know with certainty that I am always with you, helping and guiding you. I will give you the answers you need exactly when you need them. You are invited to let go during these quiet times, especially in the early morning hours when the world is still sleeping and everything is peaceful. Please consider releasing all the burdens you have been carrying on your shoulders for so long. Recognize your incredible worth, even when the road ahead seems impossible to navigate successfully. You are walking with the one who makes impossible things possible every single day. Do not even think about giving up. You have strength you have not tapped into yet. You have resilience that will surprise you. You have the ability to do amazing things you cannot even imagine right now. This moment you are experiencing is not happening by random chance. Everything about your life, every step you have taken to bring you to this exact point, God has perfectly planned. You are here for a specific reason and purpose. Pay very close attention, my child. The world will try to make you feel like you are not as valuable as you really are. But I am here to remind you of the truth. You are absolutely outstanding. You are wonderful and remarkable. You are worth more than any treasure on earth. You keep showing kindness and grace, even when times are incredibly hard. Loss, rejection, and heartbreak have all tried to knock you down and keep you there. But you are still standing tall. Your heart remains open and ready to love, even though your journey has left visible scars. This resilience is what makes you clearly unique and special. Because of all the battles you have fought and survived, you have become a warrior of light who continues fighting, continues loving, and continues believing against all odds. You are not just an ordinary person. You are my beloved child, a royal heir, and a prince or princess in the kingdom. Do not ever forget this identity. You are worth more than any amount of money could buy. Other people in the world cannot see how truly valuable you are, but I see you as a masterpiece that I created with my own hands. In your one-of-a-kind way, you are loved beyond words because you belong completely to me. You are blessed not because of your achievements or actions, but because of my character and the fact that I have known you since before time began. Do not allow how you appear in the world to cause others to look down on you or underestimate you. I have placed my spirit inside you, giving you supernatural strength, wisdom, and courage to follow my ways faithfully. People might call you inexperienced, young, naive, or weak, but I say something entirely different. You are chosen and handpicked. You have been specially selected for an important assignment. Do not be afraid to stand firm with other people who share your faith and convictions. Do not feel ashamed or hesitant about the calling I have placed on your life. The world will try to pull you in different directions, distract you with meaningless things, and drown out my voice with constant noise. But if you turn your attention back to me, I will show you the right path immediately and clearly. I will give you confidence to speak what I really think through you. I will give you courage to resist temptation when it comes knocking. I will give you wisdom that goes far beyond your age and experience. Look at the example of David. He was just a young shepherd boy taking care of sheep, but with my help flowing through him, he defeated giants that trained warriors were afraid to face. Look at Esther. She was young and uncertain about her abilities, but I used her to save an entire nation from destruction. Consider Timothy. He was new to faith and felt inadequate, but I gave him power to lead my church and influence thousands. You are powered by the exact same supernatural strength that energized them. The calling on your life is not small or insignificant. You are part of a new generation that will not give in to the pressures this world applies. A generation that will be filled with genuine love for my name and my ways. I am calling you specifically to seek me with your whole heart. Pay close attention to my voice above all other voices. Walk in obedience and peace. Do not delay or put this off until tomorrow. Start right now in this moment. Serve me today with everything you have. Give me your complete heart without reservation. When you do this, I will do more through you than you ever thought possible. I will make you stronger and more effective with each step you take toward me. I know that wounds from your past still hurt terribly. There are memories that sting your heart when they surface unexpectedly. But I need to remind you of something critically important. I have forgiven you completely. I cover you with my grace like a blanket. Whatever you have done, no matter how terrible it seems to you, I will always forgive you. My love for you has no ending point. Please let go of the heavy burden from your past that you have been dragging around. I understand that the pain feels very real, and the scars still hurt when you touch them. But I have to ask you an important question now. Will you forgive others in the same way I have forgiven you? And here is something even harder. Will you forgive yourself for the mistakes you made? Forgiveness is not just about letting other people off the hook. It is about releasing what is holding you prisoner and accepting my peace and healing into the wounded places. When you choose to forgive, you make room for my grace to flow freely into your life like a river. Now is the time to step into the freedom I have already purchased for you. You are not trapped anymore. The past does not have any power or authority over your present or your future. Find deep peace in me. Stop letting the demands of the world and your own impossible expectations push you around and control you. Enjoy true peace of mind that comes from knowing you are loved unconditionally, chosen specifically, and valuable beyond measure to the eternal God. Let my peace wrap around you like the warmest, softest blanket, protecting you from the coldness and harshness of life. Do not forget this truth with every breath you take. I have been with you all along the way. I am with you right now, and I will never stop reaching out to you with a voice that is both gentle and powerful, ancient and fresh at the same time. My precious one, I long to be intimately close to you, so you can feel the abundant life I breathe into your soul. Free yourself from the chains of worry that have been holding you captive, and take a courageous step into the love I am offering. This moment could be a major turning point in your life. May doubt be melted away by the warmth of my presence. May stress be pushed aside by gratitude. May hope rise to the surface and crush every bit of uncertainty. Remember that I am always here for you, never changing and never ending. I am speaking peace directly into your soul right now, reminding you that you are essential and precious to me. Picture, if you can, the small city of Bethlehem on that incredible night thousands of years ago. Dusty roads winding through rolling hills. The sky filled with the soft glow of countless stars, each one a silent witness to my arrival in human form. In the quiet simplicity of this humble place, I chose to enter the world not with impressive fanfare, but as a fragile infant, soft and completely dependent. This was not a random decision. It was completely deliberate, a profound gesture of love that sent a message to everyone. By choosing such a humble beginning, I declared to the entire world that nobody is ever left out or forgotten, not even in the most quiet and hidden corners of the earth. You, my dear one, are never overlooked no matter what your circumstances look like. I see the battles you are fighting right now. I see the crushing weight of trials that have tested your strength to the breaking point. I see the storms that have threatened your peace and stability. I see the moments when fear crept in trying to take control of your heart and mind. But hear this today with absolute clarity. Do not worry or be anxious, because I am with you always. Do not be discouraged or lose heart, because I am your God and your helper. I am here to strengthen you when you feel weak. I am here to lift you up when you feel like you are drowning. I am here to give you courage to stand tall when everything around you whispers for you to fall down and quit. The enemy wants you to believe you are weak and powerless. But let me remind you of reality. I have placed inside you a strength that is more powerful than you currently understand or realize. You are never alone in this fight you are facing. You carry the same spirit that raised Jesus from the dead inside your mortal body. When the battle feels fierce and overwhelming, when the odds appear stacked against you, remember this. I am fighting for you, even when you cannot see what I am doing. No weapon that is formed against you will succeed or prosper. Every scheme designed to harm you will fail. True resilience does not mean never falling down. It means getting back up every single time you do fall. I am the one who will always lift you back to your feet, my child. When life knocks you down hard, when fear whispers poisonous lies that you are not enough, when obstacles seem completely insurmountable and impossible, look directly to me. I am your rock that cannot be moved. I am your fortress that cannot be breached. I am your unshakable foundation that will never crumble beneath you. Courage is not the absence of fear. Real courage means refusing to allow fear to stop you from moving forward into what I have called you to do. Walk ahead with faith leading the way, knowing I am already ahead of you, preparing things you cannot see. When uncertainty clouds your vision, and you cannot tell which direction to go, rest your full weight on my promises that never fail. When weariness takes hold, and you feel like you have nothing left, find rest in my presence that refreshes your soul. And when you feel completely alone and isolated, remember that I am always right beside you, never leaving for even a moment. You are stronger than you know, because my strength is actively living inside you right now. You are braver than you realize, because I have called you to walk in victory over every enemy. You were made for this exact moment, created to stand firm when others run away, to rise above when others sink down, to walk boldly in the power I have given you. Keep going no matter what. Keep pressing ahead even when you are tired. Victory is already yours because I have already won the war. Stay devoted with your whole heart. Keep hope alive in your spirit. Watch as I fill your life with more good things than you can contain. Everything I have promised is coming to pass. Trust me, believe me, follow me, and you will see miracles beyond anything you dream possible. My dear child, I can see everything you are walking through right now. I understand the heaviness pressing down on your shoulders. I know about the weight you have been carrying for so long that it feels like part of you. But I want you to realize something important. I am standing right here with you, ready and eager to help you carry every single burden. Trust me with your whole heart, and you will watch in amazement as I weave everything together for your ultimate good. My love for you never wavers or weakens. No matter what life throws in your direction, you are never walking alone. My heart beats with love for you, and I am constantly working behind the scenes on your behalf, even in ways you cannot always see or understand. as you continue moving forward on this journey. Hold tightly to the promises I have spoken over your life. Let them become the anchor that keeps you steady when storms try to knock you off course. You will not fail. You will not fall down and stay down. Instead, you will rise higher than you ever thought possible. Strengthened by my unconditional love and empowered by my presence living inside you. Every single day brings me such joy when I see you coming to me with faith and genuine devotion. In these quiet, intimate moments between us, you will feel deep in your spirit how much I treasure you. And it is not just you that I care about. Your entire family, every person you love, is covered in my protection. The seeds you planted in faith, those small but courageous steps forward, are now beginning to sprout and grow into a harvest that goes beyond your wildest expectations. Doors that once appeared locked tight are now swinging wide open with opportunities you never saw coming. Where confusion used to reign and cloud your mind, clarity is taking its rightful place. Stay alert and ready, because the blessings I am sending your way will surpass everything you have imagined or dreamed about. As you look back at the difficulties of the past year, pause for a moment and reflect carefully. Who was there with you, quietly holding you up through every single struggle? It was me, the one who made a way forward when it felt like there was absolutely none. Even in the darkest hours when you could not see any light anywhere, I, your loving God, never abandoned you for even a second. And here I am today, gently inviting you to trust me completely and fully. Every victory you have experienced, every seemingly impossible moment that has now become part of your story, speaks loudly of my faithfulness and my love that never quits. So when you feel weary and exhausted, when you feel like you cannot possibly go on for one more day, remember this truth. Call upon my name, because with me walking beside you, you can overcome mountains that look unmovable and break down walls that felt impossible to penetrate. This year ahead of you is absolutely bursting with new possibilities and blessings waiting patiently for you to step into them with confidence. By the time this year ends, you will find your heart overflowing with the peace and joy you have been longing for all this time. When weariness weighs so heavily on you that you can barely stand up straight, come directly to me. I am right here offering the peace and rest that your tired soul desperately craves. It was never my intention or desire for you to walk through life carrying sorrow like a heavy coat. I did not design you to wake every morning already burdened before your feet even hit the floor. Remember the sacrifice I made on your behalf. Remember the resurrection that followed, both acts of love freely given, so you could walk in the joy of divine peace that this world cannot give or take away. Today, right now in this moment, I am releasing you from the chains that have been hindering your growth. I am breaking the limitations that have held you back from entering the beautiful future I have already prepared and set aside for you. Do not look backward anymore. Do not seek approval or validation from people who once held you captive to their opinions. This is your moment to embrace true freedom. Freedom to love fully. Freedom to follow me completely. Step forward with open hands into a life marked by grace, overflowing joy, and deep fulfillment. As you make the choice to move forward instead of staying stuck, understand that I am always with you every step of the way, ready to guide your feet and support you through everything. Let go of the doubts that still whisper in your ear. Release the fears that still try to grip your heart. Trust completely in my love for you, a love that is unwavering, constantly present, and never failing no matter what happens. As you continue this journey trusting in my guidance, know that the path ahead will be illuminated by my presence going before you. Let this assurance settle deep into your heart, filling every empty space with peace and confidence. With me by your side, Your future is not just secure and protected. It is overflowing with joy you cannot yet imagine, and blessings piled so high you will not be able to contain them all. Your peace and well-being are my highest priority. Even when the entire world rises up against you and tries to bring you down, I will be right there opening a brand new chapter in your life. Your blessing is just ahead, waiting for you to embrace it, with both arms wide open. Believe in my promise with your whole heart. Receive it with joy, and let your spirit become light and free. Some people might wonder if I do this kind of thing for only a select few special people. But listen to me carefully right now. My heart is for every single soul on this planet. No one is beyond my reach. No corner of the world is overlooked or forgotten. Whether you are noticed and celebrated by the world or completely ignored, every soul matters deeply to me, and every heart is worth pursuing. My mercy is not held back or withheld based on your actions or your past mistakes that you regret. It pours out where it is needed most, transforming the darkest places into heavens of hope and light. But do not make the mistake of thinking that my sacrifice means I am distant or remote from you. My heart has always been one of closeness and genuine friendship. It flourishes and comes alive when you trust that what I have already done for you is more than enough. I understand that it is incredibly hard to let go of the need to prove yourself worthy or earn your place. But I am inviting you to put that burden down once and for all. The path forward has already been cleared by me. Every barrier that once stood between us has been completely removed. Now all that is left is for you to step into my embrace, knowing that my arms are wide open and I am waiting for you. Rest in the assurance that what I did for you is final and complete. There is nothing more that needs to be done. No hidden conditions or fine print to worry about. I have seen you at your most vulnerable and broken. Deep and still I chose you. Deep inside your soul, find comfort knowing that my sacrifice covers every imperfection, every hurt, every regret you carry. It heals the wounds. It restores what was lost. It lifts you up into a vibrant new life full of possibilities. My word is life itself. It is truth in the purest form. It is the foundation upon which your faith must be built strong. In a world that is packed full of deception and constantly shifting values, my word stands completely unshaken. It is the light that guides your steps when you cannot see the way forward. It is the wisdom that shapes your choices and decisions. It is the strength that sustains you during times of terrible trouble. Do not depend on human wisdom that changes with the wind. The world will offer its own philosophies and its own versions of what is true, but my word is eternal and everlasting. My promises endure forever without changing. The enemy of your soul does not fear people who simply hear my word and forget about it. He fears individuals who actually live it out, who claim it with confidence and authority. Remember what happened when my son was tempted in the wilderness. He did not rely on emotions or personal opinions to fight back. He responded with scripture, with my word spoken out loud. My word is your weapon in battle, your shield that protects you, your defense against every attack. It is your armor against the lies the enemy will constantly try to plant in your mind. Do not allow those lies to take root and grow. The truth I provide is not something you should only glance at occasionally when you feel like it. It is a treasure to be uncovered and discovered every single day of your life. Seek it with passion and hunger. Read it as though your very life depends on it, because, my beloved, it absolutely does. Allow my words to settle deeply into your heart and take root there. When you fill your soul with my truth day after day, you will begin to clearly recognize my voice speaking to you. You will walk with wisdom that surprises people. You will stand firm in your faith while storms roar all around you trying to shake you loose. My scriptures are not ancient relics, meant to sit on a shelf gathering dust. They are vibrant, fully alive, and pulsating with power, ready to guide you and shape you into the person I have always envisioned you becoming. Grasp tightly to this truth, and you will never lose your way no matter how confusing the path looks. Your future is not uncertain or up in the air. It is completely secure in my hands. As you believe in me and trust me, you will witness miracles unfolding right before your very eyes. Keep your gaze fixed firmly upon me, because I am leading you from one victory straight to the next victory. Now let me pause here for just a moment, because this is really important. If this message is speaking to your heart, if these words are bringing hope back to your weary spirit, I need you to take action right now. Subscribe to this channel immediately. Click that subscribe button and turn on all notifications, so you will never miss a single message I have prepared specifically for you. There are so many more truths waiting to be shared, messages that will strengthen your faith and remind you how deeply you are loved. Each video is designed to pour life into your soul and show you the incredible future ahead. Do not let these powerful words pass you by. Subscribe right this second, then come right back, because we still have so much more to discuss together. I will be right here waiting for you. Welcome back, my precious one. Celebrate with joy, because I, the Almighty God, have called you mine. There is nothing beyond your reach when you have me by your side. You came seeking my answers, and now, my treasured one, I am asking you to listen carefully. Hear me calling you to live out that faith in practical ways. It is time to rise up. Stand tall with confidence, knowing that I am beside you through every single step you take. Separate yourself from the distractions and voices that constantly pull you away from my truth. When life becomes too overwhelming and you feel like you are drowning, remember that nothing on this earth can offer the peace and strength that comes from placing your complete trust in me. Allow your heart to hold tight to my promises, unwavering and unshakable, no matter what tries to shake you. Seek me not only in the morning, as the sun rises and paints the sky, but also right in the middle of your busy, chaotic day, and just before you rest at night. Bring every decision, every fear, and every tear into my presence. I am always prepared and ready to provide you with what is best for your soul. As you draw near to me with sincerity and honesty, you will discover not only the answers you have been desperately seeking, but healing for the parts of your heart you did not even know were broken. Even before you open your mouth to speak, I already know what is stirring within you. Your prayers never go unheard or ignored. Your patience and willingness to wait for my perfect timing is a beautiful testament to your trust in the higher plan I have for your life. Right now, in this very moment, I am strengthening you from the inside out. Let courage rise up within you like a mighty wave. Let it sweep away the sorrow and bring forth joy. Just like the sunrise dispels the darkness of night, in my perfect time, I will turn your tears into laughter and fill your heart with joy that cannot be shaken by circumstances. Remember this always. My love for you is eternal without beginning or end. It was there before you made your mistakes. It covers all your regrets completely. It meets every need you have. When darkness feels overwhelming and you cannot see any way out, call on me and I will shine my light, piercing through even the heaviest clouds hanging over you. Let my presence anchor you firmly when life's waves seem ready to crush you under their weight. Let my promises become the melody that you sing during the darkest hours, turning sadness into praise. You are my beloved child. You are loved beyond any measure humans can use. I see the weight you have been carrying around. I see the weariness in your heart. I see the unanswered questions that linger in your soul and keep you awake at night. Allow me to lift those burdens off your shoulders. Let me remove the obstacles that cloud your vision and keep you from seeing clearly. I long to transform your heart, filling it with peace and the assurance that I am always near, never far away. Come to me just as you are right now. I recognize the struggles you face daily, and I am right here with my hands open wide, ready to embrace you tightly. My love will heal what is broken inside you. My presence will renew your tired spirit. As you draw close to me, you will find the comfort and strength you have been searching for everywhere else. My love will guide you forward. My grace will hold you up when you want to fall. Even in the toughest moments that test you, let my light be the lens through which you see life. With every step you take in faith, you will discover that my joy rises up inside you, and my grace will uphold you when you feel weak. Take a moment right now and let these words sink deep inside where they can take root. I am not distant or remote from you. I am right here waiting for you to fully trust me with everything. Whatever fear or pain you are carrying around, bring it to me. I will not only carry your burdens for you, but I will replace them with my perfect peace that passes all understanding. Every single detail of your life matters to me. I am working behind the scenes, weaving everything together for your good, even when you cannot see it happening. Know this truth. This moment right now is the sign you have been seeking and waiting for. You are not alone in anything. I hear your prayers every single time you speak them. I am with you, walking beside you every step of the way. Trust completely in my promises, because they are unshakable and cannot be broken. Let my peace become the foundation of your life as I lead you into the future I have already prepared and set up for you. Every force that dares to challenge the blessings I have placed on your life will be removed by my strong hand. Even in those unseen moments when the world feels unbearably heavy, know that I am fighting battles for you that you cannot see. As you move forward, keep your heart anchored in my unshakable love. Believe in me totally and completely, because I am guiding you into new seasons overflowing with growth, abundance, and endless possibilities. Fear cannot stand or survive where I live, because I am your protector standing by you always. I am your healer, mending the broken pieces of your heart. I am your closest friend, always listening and always understanding what you cannot put into words. I am your shepherd, gently guiding your every step with care. Know this truth. If I have spoken blessings over your life, they will absolutely come to pass. My timing is perfect and my plans for you are always right on track, bearing fruit that will sustain you. In every season you walk through, I will provide what you need. The blessings you will see unfolding are just a glimpse, a small taste of my goodness, and you will walk in them with overflowing gratitude. As you step forward, keep your gaze on me. I am your strength when you are weak, your shield when you are under attack, the hope inside you that will never fade away. My plans for you are far more beautiful than anything you could ever imagine on your own. Do not let worries about the future steal your joy today. I am granting you wisdom to guide every decision, leading you on a path I have lovingly prepared just for you. Whether you find yourself in abundance or shortage, I will sustain you through it all. When you place your trust in me, you will see my hand providing at every step of the way. Seek my kingdom especially above everything else, and everything else will fall into place more wonderfully than you could ever dream or imagine. Do not be distracted by the uncertainties that surround you on every side. I hold your entire destiny in my hands, and I will never fail you or let you down. Even in your trials and difficulties, I am refining you, shaping you into a living testimony of my grace. Your faith will shine brightly as a beacon of hope for others who are walking through their own darkness. I have set you aside, my child. You are not of this world that rejects me. You are mine. I have chosen you specifically, I have purified you. I have called you to a higher purpose. To be consecrated means to surrender yourself completely to me. It is not about what you give up. It is about what you gain. My presence filling you. My power working through you. My peace surrounding you. The world will try to pull you in every direction imaginable. Temptations will rise up. Distractions will come from unexpected places. But I am calling you to stand firm and unmovable, keeping your eyes fixed on what is eternal rather than temporary. I am refining you like gold is refined in fire, removing what does not align with my will. Even when the process feels uncomfortable or painful, trust it. My holiness is being shaped in you, and my power is being revealed through your life. Protect your heart and mind, because you were not made for mediocrity or average living. You were made for holiness and excellence. When you dedicate your life fully to me, you will experience my glory in ways you never dreamed were possible. Stand strong in your commitment, knowing that my holiness will set you apart from the crowd. And as you do this, you will be blessed beyond measure. When challenges come your way, do not allow them to steal your peace. They are not here to break you or destroy you. They are here to refine you and make you stronger. Trust that I have already cleared a way for you, leading you with wisdom and love. My promises remain unwavering and steady. Let them be your foundation in every storm. There is nothing too difficult for my power to handle. I will restore what has been broken, and nothing will stand in the way of my purpose for your life. Give generously to those around you. The world desperately needs the light I have placed within you. Be a beacon of hope for people who are weary and exhausted. Be a source of comfort for those whose hearts are broken. As you pour my blessings into others, your own soul will be refreshed and renewed. This is the purpose for which you were created, to reflect my glory and share my message of hope with a dying world. Take every opportunity to show kindness. Offer forgiveness freely. Speak words of life that build people up instead of tearing them down. The journey you are on is not just about surviving from day to day. It is about living with genuine purpose and meaning. With each step you take, I am walking right beside you, my child. Every challenge you face only strengthens the bond we share together. Remember that my plans for you are full of hope and promise. As you venture ahead, know that I will guide you through every storm and every mountaintop experience. With each trial, I am shaping you into the person you were destined to be from the beginning. With every victory, you will be reminded of my timeless love that never changes. Let my joy be the fuel that drives you forward. Let my peace be the anchor that holds you steady when everything else is shaking. Regardless of what may come your way, remember that you are deeply loved, and I am always right here to protect you. When fear whispers lies in your ear, recall the times when you thought the storm would completely consume you. Yet you emerged stronger and more resilient. That was me holding you safely. That was me calming the raging waves. That was me giving you strength to keep going. I am here now, and I will always be right here, leading you toward a future filled with peace, joy, and unwavering love. In those moments when life feels too much to handle, it is my Holy Spirit who will give you the courage you need. You may not always recognize it in the moment, but others will see something different in you. They will see a light, a divine spark that shines brighter than any earthly force could produce. This light, my love, will radiate from deep within you, offering healing, restoration, and a glimpse of my grace. You are a living testimony of my love. The truth of who you really are is being revealed, and I want you to let it settle deep into your heart, because it is the foundation of your identity. The lies others have spoken over you, those judgments, doubts, and words that tried to break you and define you, they hold no power anymore. They cannot change the future I have set for you. You are my masterpiece, molded by my hands, and every challenge you faced has been part of shaping you into the person I am calling you to be. Know this with certainty. You are equipped and prepared. You are ready to overflow with my spirit, to be filled with grace and blessings beyond your imagination. Your life is not just a fleeting moment in time that will be forgotten. It is a story, an eternal legacy that extends far beyond this world. You are part of something greater, a spiritual journey that began long before you and will continue long after. The faith of people who came before you has paved the way for the blessings you enjoy now. And it is your turn to carry that torch forward. What will you leave behind? Will your children see you walking faithfully in my ways? Will your legacy be a beacon of hope for future generations? Remember this, a legacy of wealth will fade away, fame will be forgotten, but a legacy of faith will endure for all eternity. Teach the next generation the power of trust and the beauty of walking in my light. You were born for this purpose, born to leave a mark, to build something that will last longer than your years on earth. Honor my name in everything you do, and I will bless your family, your future, and the generations that come after you. Today I am preparing something wonderful for you. It may be beyond your wildest dreams, but believe that my blessings are far greater than anything you have asked for or imagined. The mountain before you is not the end of your journey. This current season is not where it all ends. There are higher places you will ascend, deeper revelations waiting to be uncovered, more miracles waiting for you to embrace with open arms. Walk forward with confidence, knowing I walk beside you every step of the way. My angels surround you like a protective army. My promises are unshakable and cannot be broken. Your faith has carried you this far, and I will continue to honor and reward your trust in me. Keep your eyes fixed firmly on me, because my love is steadfast and unchanging. No earthly force or power can separate you from my love. Stand firm and breathe in my peace deeply. Step boldly into everything I have prepared for you. The story I am writing for your life is just beginning to unfold. Your greatest chapter has yet to be written, and when it does unfold, it will reflect my glory in ways you cannot yet believe or conceive. Understand that I have placed inside you a fire for justice, a heart that longs to see righteousness established in this earth. This passion is not by accident or coincidence. It comes directly from me, the God of justice. I am your defender in every battle, the voice for those who have no voice, the one who fights for the oppressed and downtrodden. When you stand for truth, when you lift up the broken, you are walking in my ways and following my example. But remember this, true justice is not fueled by hatred, division, or thoughts of revenge. It is rooted deeply in love. You are called to be a light in the darkness, not to curse it or complain about it, but to shine so brightly that the darkness has no choice but to retreat. Speak the truth wrapped in love. Let your heart seek to heal rather than destroy. True justice begins inside the heart. As you continue to walk in my truth, remember that the journey you are on is not just for your benefit. It is for all those who need the light I have placed inside you. The greatest act of justice in all of history was when I gave myself for you, taking upon me the crushing weight of the world's sins so you could walk in complete freedom. True justice is not just about punishment or getting even. It is about healing and restoration. It is about mending brokenness, setting captives free, and building a world that reflects the purity of my kingdom. Go forth, my child, and be my hands and feet in this world. Love the outcasts that others reject. Speak for those who have no voice. Fight for the oppressed who cannot fight for themselves. Do it all in my name, with my heart, and through my spirit working in you. Many might question how the Almighty could step into human form without diminishing his greatness or losing his power. But in truth, This very act revealed even more of who I am. My desire to become small, to walk among you in weakness, showcased a compassion that spans all time and space. Yes, I created the stars with my voice. I shaped the earth with my hands. I separated light from darkness. Yet I also entered your world, standing alongside people who know pain, loss, and hope. No throne is too high for me to leave, if it means bringing comfort to a weary heart. Reflect for a moment on the depth of this gift. The eternal Creator becoming weak and vulnerable just like you. But without surrendering even an ounce of divine power, I chose this path, so you could know beyond any shadow of doubt how deeply I understand your struggles. When you cry out in prayer, I feel your pain. When you celebrate in victory, I share in your joy. When you come to me with doubts, I do not respond from a cold distance. I respond with the compassion of one who has walked your path and knows what it means to be human. But in all of this, my nature remains completely unshakable. I am both powerful and merciful, both above all things and deeply present with you. When you embrace this truth, you begin to understand a love that knows no contradiction between majesty and humility. A love massive enough to hold the whole universe together and soft enough to cradle your fragile heart. This is the unshakable truth I offer you, my child. Do you see the brokenness of the world around you? Can you hear the cries of the oppressed echoing in the streets? Can you sense the suffering of the poor who have no one to help them? Can you feel the injustice that runs rampant? My heart breaks for those who are mistreated, for those whose voices are silenced by the powerful, for those cast aside by people who should protect them. I am a God of justice, and I call you to stand for righteousness in a world that has lost its way. Did I not command you to love your neighbor as yourself? Did I not send my Son to bring good news to the poor, to set captives free, to give sight to the blind, and to proclaim liberty to those who are oppressed? If you truly follow me, you must care for the least among you. Lift up the downtrodden who have been pushed down. Defend the weak who cannot defend themselves. Stand against injustice wherever you see it. Do not shrink back from suffering. Do not be silent in the face of evil. To remain indifferent is to disregard my call on your life. I have not given you my spirit, so you may live safely while others suffer and die. I have given you my strength, so you can be my hands and feet on this earth. Real faith is not just about words you speak. It is about actions you take. To love me is to love those who are hurting. To serve me is to serve those in need. I stand with the orphan, the widow, the stranger, and the outcast. When you stand for justice, you stand with me. When you show mercy, you reflect my heart perfectly. The world may be filled with darkness, but I have called you to be the light that pushes it back. Do not grow weary in doing good, because in due time my justice will prevail. I am the God of righteousness, and I will not let evil go unanswered forever. Be bold, be brave. Let love be your weapon and truth your banner. When the road ahead feels hard and you want to quit, lean into my strength. When the path seems uncertain, let my word be your guiding light. You are never alone on this journey. I walk beside you always, your protector, your shelter, your constant help in every moment of need. My presence is with you, and I will never let you go or abandon you. The plans I have for your life are filled with hope and blessings beyond your wildest dreams. Rest in my love, and let my peace wash over you like a gentle wave as we walk together in faith. I love you with a love that never falters or fails. A love that has no limits or boundaries. It wraps around you, fills every part of your life, and strengthens you in your weakest moments. Because of this love, I urge you to pray for your family. Your prayers are powerful and effective. They move my heart and bring my kingdom closer to earth. Time and time again, you have seen how I respond when you come before me with faith and sincerity. Believe me, Beloved, I am here, and I am working all things together for your good. My child, wisdom is more valuable than gold, more precious than any riches you could accumulate. I desire to fill you with it until it overflows. The world may offer knowledge, but true understanding comes only from me. When you seek my wisdom, you will walk in clarity, discernment, and divine understanding. If you lack wisdom, ask me, and I will give generously without finding fault. Do not lean on your own understanding, because human wisdom is fleeting and changes constantly. But my wisdom is eternal and never changes. I am the one who sees everything, the past, the present, and the future. I know the path you should walk. When you place your trust in me completely, I will guide each step you take. Wisdom begins with honoring me. As you do, I will make clear the path that leads to abundant life. My word is your compass that always points true north. My spirit is your teacher who never gives bad instruction. My truth will always set you free from bondage. Do not let the fleeting wisdom of the world sway you or blow you off course. Root yourself deeply in my wisdom, because it is unshakable and will never fail you. Walk with discernment that sees beneath the surface. Speak with clarity that cuts through confusion. Make decisions not based on fleeting feelings, but from the profound wisdom that comes when you seek me first. Seek wisdom from me, and I will open your eyes to deeper truths, understanding that far surpasses what this world can offer. When you desire real insight, I will lead you directly into it, providing clarity and understanding well beyond your years. As you rest in this truth, remember, I am your God, and there is immense joy in this journey we share together. Know this deeply. I do not want you to stray from me even for a moment. If you feel the temptation to drift away, cast it away immediately, because it comes from somewhere else, not from me. I am right here speaking directly to your heart through these words. It is no coincidence that you are hearing this right now. I have brought you to this very moment, because I want you to know a happiness that does not waver with circumstances. Not the fleeting happiness that depends on everything going your way, but a deep, unshakable joy that comes from living in wisdom and being rooted firmly in my spirit. This joy transcends any challenge you face. It will fill your soul with peace, even when storms rage around you. Even when the world feels chaotic and out of control, you may not yet realize how strong you are, my precious one. The strength I have placed inside you is greater than you know. You have responded with grace and kindness, even when others tried to provoke or harm you. This strength does not come from your own limited power, but from my spirit dwelling within you. It empowers you to show compassion, to reflect goodness to everyone, even people who completely misunderstand you. Why? Because I am the one who decides the destiny of all people. Your assignment is not to judge or condemn anyone. It is simply to love. Your life is incredibly valuable to me, and I am absolutely committed to seeing you thrive in every way. Trust deeply in the assurance of my love, letting it fill every corner of your heart and soul until there is no room for doubt. Together, we will face all challenges, and you will come out of them stronger, brighter, and wrapped in my endless grace. I have called you by your name, and you are forever mine. You belong to me. My love for you is endless and without limits. The plans I have for you overflow with hope and goodness. Do not let the opinions of others or the struggles you face cloud this truth for even a second. Hold tightly to the promises I have made to you. They are as certain and steady as the stars in the sky that never fail to appear. Every step you take in trust brings you closer to the blessings I have prepared only for you. Though the road may seem long and hard, know that I am walking with you, offering my guidance, my comfort, and my unwavering encouragement. When life feels heavy and burdens are too much to bear alone, come to me. Lay down your worries and I will exchange them for my peace. When you feel weak, I will be your strength. When you feel lost, I will be the steady hand that leads you forward. You were never meant to walk this road alone. My hands are always open, ready to surround you and remind you of my deep love, love beyond what words can ever express. Think about a tiny seed planted deep in the earth. It must struggle and fight, pulling through the weight of the dirt, stretching upward toward the light it cannot yet see. The seed endures this dark, difficult process in order to grow and become what it was meant to be. Just as that seed must face the darkness, you too must face your difficulties and trials. These challenges are shaping your character. They are building your resilience. They are helping unlock your true potential. Eventually, that seed transforms into something much greater, something that brings life, shade, and beauty to everyone around it. That is what I am doing in you right now. The hardships you face are the source of your growth. I am working within your heart to bring about the beauty that will emerge. You may feel buried at times, as though the weight of the world is pressing down on you, and you cannot breathe. But know this: I am nurturing you through these moments of struggle. I am using the pressure to help you rise, to help you grow into everything you were meant to be. Just as a seed cannot grow without enduring the dark soil, you too cannot reach your full potential without facing the challenges that come before breakthrough into light. Trust that I am tending to you carefully, providing the nourishment, warmth, and light you need to flourish and bloom. Even when everything seems barren and empty, you are never alone in this. Even in the storms that seem to rage and shake everything around you, I am with you. My eyes are constantly on you. My love is steady and unwavering. I have placed inside you the courage, the determination, and the strength to face whatever lies ahead. Stay rooted in my love, and you will see the beauty that emerges from even the most difficult times. In each moment of brokenness, I will be there to heal and restore. What once seemed lost will be revived. What was wounded will be mended and made whole again. My dear child, I want you to step forward in faith right now, because the blessings waiting for you are far beyond anything your mind can imagine. Trust completely in the path I have laid out before you. My plans for your life are overflowing with goodness, and my love for you has no boundaries or limits. Walk with me side by side as I guide you toward the abundant life I have already promised. The answers you have been desperately searching for are closer than you think. The peace you long for is already within your reach at this very moment. It is absolutely vital that you trust in me, because the reality is this: I am completely honest and faithful. In those moments when doubt creeps in, when you feel lost or uncertain about the dreams I have placed in your heart, remember that I have given you the power to rise again, no matter how many times you fall. When fear whispers that you might lose everything, understand that this is just a strategy to steal your peace and joy. Those fears do not define who you really are. You are not what they say you are. Your worth is not dictated by other people's opinions or the struggles you face. Your true value comes from my unwavering love that never changes. I hold your destiny in my hands, and no one else has the power to shape your future except me. Even in moments when you cannot see the bigger picture unfolding, I can see the vast potential within you. You are loved beyond measure. You are cherished more than words can express. Nothing can separate you from that love. When you feel the crushing weight of doubt pressing down, ask yourself this question: what would I possibly gain from your pain? It is through this understanding that you will see I am guiding you not toward harm, but toward growth and transformation. Yes, there will be times when you stumble and make mistakes, but those missteps are actually opportunities to return to me, to grow closer, and to walk through life together, learning from every experience. I am your creator, your father, your closest companion. I stand beside you as your protector, your defender, and the one who will never accuse you or condemn you. The final proof of your innocence has already been sealed forever. The sacrifice made on your behalf has paid the price in full. Even though challenges will come, these are not punishments. They are opportunities for you to grow stronger, to heal deeper, and to be fully redeemed. Together, we will transform every trial into an opportunity for deeper faith. I am your refuge, your safe haven in the storms of life. Let this truth resonate deeply inside you. New beginnings, fresh starts, and renewed hope are always within reach. Remember this: when you rise each morning and lay your head to rest at night, my love surrounds you completely. You are not alone. The struggles you face, the challenges in your life, they cannot remove your hope, because my love is the anchor that holds you steady. Look toward the horizon of your life, and you will see a future packed full of new beginnings and restored relationships. The hope that I will fulfill every promise I have made to you remains absolutely unshakable. I am with you always, touching every part of your life, your health, your family, your work, your finances, and your most private dreams. The Creator of the universe has spoken. Abundance is on its way to you. Just as I freed the Israelites from their bondage in Egypt, I am liberating you from whatever has held you back. My spirit is stirring within you right now, igniting a fresh sense of purpose and creativity, filling your heart with courage you did not know you possessed. The season of lack is behind you. Before you lies a season of supernatural provision. Do not let doubt or negativity steer you off course. I know you have faced devastation. I know there were moments when it seemed like you lost everything, when the burden of the world pressed down so hard you could barely breathe. But remember this truth: the struggles you face are not the end of your story. They are part of the process, part of what makes you stronger, part of what prepares you for the abundance that is coming. My plans for you are packed full of hope, and I will always see you through to the other side stronger, braver, and filled with unshakable peace. Trust me, because I am always with you. When life feels like it is unraveling, and you find yourself lost in confusion and hurt, remember this: I am weaving every single moment of your journey together with purpose. You may not see the grand design just yet, but trust that even the painful or unclear moments play a significant role in the masterpiece I am creating within you. Just as a beautiful tapestry is crafted from threads of many different colors and textures, your experiences, both joyful and sorrowful, are the threads that create the vibrant story I am telling through you. In those moments when you feel weakest, understand that I am strengthening you. Every tear you shed waters the seeds of hope and resilience I have planted deep inside your heart. Picture your struggles as a refining fire. Yes, it burns hot and uncomfortable, but it also purifies you. It removes the fear, doubt, and insecurities, leaving behind a heart that is not only stronger, but more capable of embracing the future with faith and courage. So when you face pain or uncertainty, remember this: transformation is happening, and every challenge is shaping you into the person you were meant to become. Know this, my beloved: every tear you shed, every worry that weighs on your heart is seen by me. None of it is in vain or wasted. I am using every one of these moments to shape something beautiful inside you. Just like gold is refined in fire, so too is your spirit being purified. With each trial you face, you are becoming more valuable, more radiant, and better prepared for the blessings I have prepared for you. If you step forward in faith, you will see that I have already prepared oceans of grace and abundance for you. Bring me every prayer and every plea, especially in your deepest moments of need. Lay your burdens at my feet, and watch how I will open doors that once appeared locked forever. I will pull you out of discouragement and wrap you in strength and renewed hope. Do not fear the challenges that lie ahead. Whether doors close, people walk away, or you lose something that once mattered to you, you are safe beneath my protection. My love surrounds you completely, and I am holding you exactly where you need to be to heal the deepest parts of your soul. Allow my gentle touch and the power of my Holy Spirit to fill you. I see the wounds you carry. My deepest desire is for you to experience peace that surpasses all understanding. As you witness changes around you, moments that seem unexpected or confusing, remember this. This is all part of my powerful hand at work. I am clearing the way ahead, removing negative influences and tearing down obstacles. Anything or anyone that threatens your peace is being moved out of your life. Know that every plan I have for you is designed with your best interest at heart. Do not shy away or hesitate when I call you to move forward. Keep praying and thanking me, because I am your foundation, your refuge, and your strength. When doubts rise up and tell you that you are not enough or that your dreams are too grand, remember this. With me, nothing is impossible. Mountains can be cast into the sea. You were made for victory, not defeat. You are not meant to live in the shadows. Walk boldly in the light of triumph, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. Take a moment to appreciate the treasures in your life. They are more valuable than wealth or fame. The love of your family, the friendships around you, the peace in your home. These are the gifts I have entrusted to you. It is your responsibility to care for them with love, humility, and tenderness. Leave behind past hurts and old wounds so that my peace can fill your heart and refresh every part of your life. This month, I am breathing new life into the unity of your household. Come to me with faith, asking for healing and restoration in your relationships, and you will witness my glory. My presence will drive away division and conflict. Believe me, because I am able and willing to turn every situation around for your good. When doubt rises and attempts to tell you that your challenges are too great, my voice will rise above it, reminding you that I have already overcome every obstacle the world can throw your way. The blessings I have promised you are at hand. Receive them, because the time has come. Tomorrow I will fill your heart with new hopes, fresh ideas, and encounters with new people who will touch your life. Look forward to the bright horizon that lies before you, filled with endless opportunities. Stand tall, be courageous, and know that so much is waiting for you. I love you deeply, and I am ready to bless you right now. Will you believe me? Do not let the struggles within your family cause you worry or dishearten you. I hold each of them in my arms, and my angels surround your home. Believe that my spirit envelops your household with love and peace, even if things unfold in ways you do not expect. You may not see the complete picture right now, but trust this. I hold all things in my hands, guiding each moment with a purpose greater than you can imagine. Even in the hardest of times, when the weight of the world feels unbearably heavy, remember this. I am able to turn every challenge you face into a blessing. I will lift you from the depths of despair and carry you through each trial. Let your heart smile again, my beloved, and cast aside all fear. My word is here to empower you, to guide you to rise above, to overcome what once seemed impossible. I know the longings of your heart. You desire peace in your home, good health, and harmony within your family. I assure you, these desires will not go unanswered. Keep pressing forward, not fixating on the struggles, but embracing the promises I have made to you. Hold on to them with a heart full of humility, because my love is eternal and my presence is unwavering. Beloved, rest in me today. Know that I see your faith, your devotion, your unwavering trust in me. You will be astonished at the miracles that unfold before your very eyes, and blessings will flow over you and your loved ones like a mighty river. I will sweep away all discord from your house, replacing it with peace. In my presence, you will find joy that cannot be shaken. My word will take root deep inside your heart, and from it harmony will bloom in your family. In each moment, whether comfortable or challenging, I am with you, offering you peace that goes beyond understanding. Let this peace be your foundation, firm and steady, no matter what life throws your way. As you carry out your daily responsibilities, life sheltered in my love, I walk with you and I work within you. With each step, I am shaping your heart to reflect my own. Trust my guidance, because I am clearing the path ahead of you, calming your anxieties and lifting your burdens. Now, let me pause here for a moment, because this is very important. If this message is touching your soul, if these words are breathing new life into your tired spirit, I need you to do something right now. Subscribe to this channel immediately. Click that subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you never miss a single message. There are so many more powerful truths waiting to be shared with you, messages that will build your faith and remind you how deeply you are loved. Each video is carefully crafted to pour hope into your heart and show you the bright future ahead. Do not let these life-changing words slip away. Subscribe right this second, and then come right back, because we still have more ground to cover together. I will be right here waiting for you. Welcome back, my precious one. You are never alone in this journey. Do not fear the chaos of the world or the unanswered questions that arise. Cast your cares upon me, and I will hold you. When sorrow knocks at your door, turn to me first, and I will transform your grief into purpose. I will replace your doubts with unshakable confidence. When trials come, do not be troubled, because I have already overcome the world. In me, you will find peace that no storm can remove. I am the one who calms the raging sea, and I am completely capable of bringing peace to the storms in your soul. I see your tears and hear the cries of your heart. Those unspoken prayers, the burden of your sorrow, the pain of your loss. I know it all, but know this: you are not alone. I am near to you, closer than you realize. I will be your strength when you have none. When your heart feels too broken to carry on, I will carry you. I know the pain of loss. I gave my son for you, and through his sacrifice you have eternal hope. Remember that death does not have the final word. Your beloved is not lost to me. They are in my care, and I have prepared a place free from sorrow and suffering. Even now, in the midst of your pain, I am working. I am transforming the ashes of your grief into beauty, the weakness into strength, and the sorrow into hope. Grief is not weakness. It is the proof of love, and that love lives on within me. Take one day at a time, one breath at a time, trusting that I am walking with you. Your tears are precious to me. Your heart matters to me, and I will heal you. I will restore your joy and fill you with my peace. You will not remain in sorrow forever. Joy will come again. Until then, rest in my love. The obstacles before you may seem daunting, but fear not. They are no match for my strength. If I have guided you to this point, I will not abandon you. With each challenge, my love and strength will be your shield. You will emerge triumphant, rising above your trials, living a life of peace and abundance. Let go of fear and focus on me. Trust in my promises and watch your worries dissolve in the light of my presence. You are more than capable of facing each trial ahead. Today, step forward in faith, knowing you are fortified by my love. As the day ends, come to me and I will pour out a special blessing upon you. March boldly into the challenges ahead, knowing that my Holy Spirit fills you with unshakable power. You are not fragile when you are with me. All things are possible. Believe, my loved one. I love you deeply and everything is already in my hands. You are standing on the edge of a powerful transformation. Everything you have encountered, Each trial, each heartache, each moment of uncertainty has led you here, preparing you for what is ahead. The road may seem long and winding, but I promise you that each step you take is not in vain. I am walking beside you, guiding you, and ensuring that the journey ahead will be one of healing and fulfillment. Even though there are challenges, they are the stepping stones to your greatness. I have already set the stage for your future, and it is filled with blessings and new opportunities, waiting for you to embrace them. In the times when you feel uncertain, remember this: you are never walking this path alone. My love for you is steady, unwavering, and unconditional. Regardless of how dark the days seem, I am the light that guides you through. When fear tries to seep into your heart and doubt clouds your mind, know that I am right there comforting you, strengthening you, and reminding you of who you are. You are not defined by your struggles or your setbacks. You are defined by the strength within you, a strength that comes from the love I pour into your life each day. Each challenge you face is an opportunity, a divine moment that has been placed in your life for a reason. Your difficulties are not setbacks, but tools to mold and refine you. They are the fires that purify your heart, stripping away the doubts, insecurities, and fears. I know it may not always feel like it, but every hardship is part of a larger plan, a plan designed to bring you to a place of victory and peace. So when the burden of the world feels too heavy and the weight of your journey seems unbearable, remember I am with you, holding you close, carrying you through. You are becoming stronger with each trial, more resilient with every setback. And ultimately, you will see that all of this was not just for you to survive. It was for you to thrive. It is time to let go of your fears, to lay down the heavy burdens you have been carrying. Every worry, every doubt, every anxiety, let it go. I am here to take it from you, to replace it with my peace which transcends all understanding. My love for you is bigger than any challenge you could face. I have already paid the price for your redemption. And now it is time for you to walk in the freedom and victory that comes with that. You no longer need to carry the weight of your past mistakes, your worries about the future, or the pain of the present moment. Trust me, my child, when I say that you are free, you are whole, and you are capable of stepping into the incredible future I have prepared for you. The path ahead may seem uncertain, but I promise you that you are exactly where you need to be. Every step, every moment, every experience is part of my plan for your life, and that plan is filled with an abundance of blessings, peace, and joy. I know you long for things to fall into place, for your family to be at peace, for your relationships to be restored, and for your life to be filled with purpose. I want you to know that all these things are already in motion. Trust me with your heart, your dreams, and your desires. Hold on to my promises, and let them guide you through each storm and each challenge. What you are experiencing today is only temporary. It is a season that will pass, and in its place, I will bring you the peace, the joy, and the fulfillment you have been waiting for. Trust in me, because I will provide everything you need. In my perfect timing, you will see miracles unfold, blessings you did not even know were possible, and a peace that will fill every part of your being. Trust that I am working on your behalf, even when you cannot see it. The future I have for you is beyond your wildest dreams, and I am leading you toward it step by step. You are not alone in this. Every moment I am with you, guiding, comforting, strengthening you. I know your heart. I know your fears. I know the hopes you carry within you. And I promise you, the future is brighter than you can imagine. There is so much waiting for you, so much more than you could ever ask or think. My love is enough to carry you through each trial, to lift you above each obstacle, and to sustain you in each season of your life. So, my beloved child, take a moment now to breathe deeply, and release everything that has weighed you down. Let my love surround you. Let my peace fill every corner of your heart. Trust that I am guiding you with wisdom and purpose, and that every step you take is leading you to the life you were always meant to live. Hold tight to my promises, because I am with you always. Remember, you are not just walking beside me. You are walking in me. You are part of my story, a living example of my grace, my strength, and my love. Nothing can separate you from my love, so keep walking ahead, knowing that each day brings you closer to the abundant life I have promised you. In every moment, you are not just living. You are becoming a living testimony of perseverance and faith. You were not created to back down or shrink away from challenges. You were designed to rise above them. The race is not always won by the fastest or the strongest, but by those who refuse to quit. It is in the endurance, the relentless push forward, that victory is secured. Even in moments when you feel exhausted and overwhelmed, know that I am beside you, lifting you up, empowering you to press on. Each setback you face is a setup for something greater. Each delay is part of the refining process. You are being shaped, strengthened, and prepared for a future beyond what you can imagine. Trust in the storm, because I am with you through it all. Every obstacle you encounter will only serve to strengthen your resolve. Do not let the whispers of doubt sway you. The victory is already yours. Hold on tight, because your breakthrough is on the horizon. The barriers you face are not greater than the strength I have placed inside you. You are equipped with divine power, and my promises will never fail you. I am the God who has no end, the one who remains the same through each trial, each triumph, and each season. What the world offers is fleeting, but I remain unchanging, ever faithful. My love is not a fleeting feeling or a conditional gift. It is steadfast, eternal, and freely given to you. You do not need to earn it or strive for it. My love is here now, always. It is the very foundation that will sustain you through each challenge. My truth is unshakable. My word is unbreakable. My promises are more dependable than the ground beneath your feet. Stand firm in that truth, because it will guide you through every storm. I am not just a distant observer. I am your creator, your protector, and your constant companion. Believe in my presence, my promises, and the unyielding love I have for you. I know the pains you are facing right now. I see the weight of the burdens on your heart and the pain you carry. But you are not alone in this. I walk beside you through every fire, each storm. The struggles you face today are not meant to break you, but to mold you. They are a refining fire, purifying your faith and fortifying your spirit. Though it may seem unbearable in the moment, I am working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail for your good. What looks like an obstacle is actually the very thing positioning you for the breakthrough that is coming. Trust that I am with you even when you cannot see it. Know that in every season of waiting, my hand is moving. The battle is not for nothing. It is producing perseverance that will strengthen your faith and prepare you for a greater purpose. So stand firm and keep your focus on me. I will turn each trial into a triumph and each fear into a testimony of my grace. Do not let worry or discouragement take root in your heart. Though the challenges may seem insurmountable, they are no match for my strength. Each day is a new opportunity for you to rise, fortified by my love and power. You may feel weary at times, but remember that I am with you, and I will carry you through. Your journey is not about perfection, but about trusting me and growing stronger with each step you take. As you face the trials ahead, remember that they are preparing you for something greater. Keep your eyes on the prize, because I have incredible things in store for you. Your perseverance will not go unrewarded. You will emerge victorious, and when the blessings come, they will exceed all that you have imagined. Stay strong, my child, and keep moving ahead. Each step you take today is a declaration of your faith in me. Believe in my guidance, because I will lead you to new heights, to a place of peace, joy, and fulfillment. Even when the world seems heavy, know that my peace is available to you. Rest in it, and let it fill every corner of your heart. As you press on through the difficulties, remember that I am refining you, preparing you for a future full of my grace. You are not alone in your struggles. I am with you, and I will carry you to the victory you desire. I see the fire inside you, the trials that test your spirit. But hear this, my fire is not here to break you. It is here to refine, to purify, and to ignite you. The shaking you feel is not a punishment, but a call to revival. It is a gentle nudge to return to your first love, to reconnect with me in a way you have never known before. Revival is not a one-time event or a fleeting moment. It is a process, a deep transformation, where you surrender all that hinders my work inside you. A hunger for righteousness, the thirst for truth. It is time to rediscover these things. Seek me with all of your heart, and I promise you will find me. Cry out to me and I will answer. Humble yourself. Turn away from anything that is not of me, and I will heal your land. The glory of my presence is coming, and I am preparing you, my beloved, for something extraordinary. Will you be part of this movement? Will you open your heart to the transformation that awaits? My precious one, now is the time to focus on what truly matters. Take a step back and look at the things that bring value, joy, and strength into your life. These are the things that nurture you, your loved ones, and your home. Pour your time, your love, and your energy into what builds you up, what strengthens your soul and your relationships. These are the seeds that, when nurtured, will blossom into blessings. My spirit will flow through you, guiding you to witness my incredible power at work in your life. As you open your heart, you will experience my healing presence, and you will be an instrument of that healing for others. Reach out to those in pain, whether in body, mind, or spirit, and watch how my transformative power restores and renews. The sick will be made whole, and the broken hearts will find hope yet again. You may face challenges, trials that seem impossible. But remember, these challenges will not break you. My protection is your shield, my love your constant companion. Walk in bold faith, knowing that with me there is nothing that cannot be overcome. Believe in my promises and move forward with confidence. Together we will achieve incredible things, and through you my glory will shine for all to see. Rest in my love, because it is the strength that will carry you through. It is your refuge, your rock in times of difficulty. Fill your heart with courage, and each new day will feel like a brand new beginning. When doubt creeps in, know that I see your efforts, your dreams, and your struggles. You are never alone in this journey. I am with you each step of the way, guiding you through every challenge, soothing each hurt. I see the deep wounds in your heart, the pain that you carry, the weight of anger and bitterness. But listen to me now. You do not have to carry this burden. It does not belong to you. I am here to help you release it. Forgive just as I have forgiven you. I understand it is hard, and I am not asking you to forget the pain, but I am asking you to release it into my hands. When you forgive, you set yourself free. You open the door to my peace, a peace that will fill your heart like nothing else. This is your opportunity to choose freedom over burden, light over darkness. My grace is enough for you. It covers each flaw, every mistake, each misstep. It is not only for you. It extends to those around you too. Let my grace flow through you, and you will walk in the fullness of my love and peace. I know this is not easy, but with me, all things are possible. You do not need to hold on to the pain anymore. It is time to let go and embrace the healing, the grace, and the peace that I have for you. Know that I am with you every step of the way. My dear child, as we come to the end of this message, I want you to understand something that will change everything. You have listened to every word I have spoken to you. You have felt my presence surrounding you. Now it is time to make a choice. Will you take my hand and walk into the future I have prepared? Will you trust me completely with your whole heart? The journey ahead is bright, filled with miracles you cannot yet see. Every promise I have made to you will come to pass. Every tear you have cried has been collected. Every prayer you have whispered has been heard. Nothing has been wasted. Everything has been working together for your good. I am calling you now to step into your destiny, to walk in the fullness of everything I have for you. No more hesitation, no more fear, no more doubt. From this moment forward, you move ahead knowing that I am with you, before you, beside you, and within you. My love surrounds you like an unbreakable fortress. My power flows through you like an endless river. My peace fills you like the warmth of the sun. You are mine. You are loved. You are victorious. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can ever change that truth. Walk forward, my beloved, into the beautiful life I have prepared. Walk forward knowing you are never alone. Walk forward into your miracle. It is time. Your breakthrough is here. Your victory is now, and I will be with you forever and always. Amen.